want some. I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
I said big, high, low, from here to the red man and give me high. He got a sweet hot weight, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
Hickory dickory dock, ginger man from the block. I keep my product
This
good.
Chicago, nigga.
The streets is on lock, the haters in shock. My parties always rock, that's why I'm about to pop. Come on and taste my cookies, eat it until you're full. Wrap yourself a whole bag, take it to your school. Enjoy it all, have a ball, that's the golden rule. All the little kids, they love me, they think I'm cool. I keep my shine on, cause I keep my grind long. So turn on when you're ready, yo, every time you hear my song. I represent them bread makers up in my crew. I'm so fresh, so clean from my hat to my shoe.
Yeah, yeah.
The streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them streets, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new. Got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit on you.
What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field, I'm the lion on the meal. I'm the hollow point tip, pointing at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's going on with y'all in the building? Y'all know I'm back. You know, this afternoon I had to open up. You know what I mean? Just call out, make a spade, keep it real in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm back again. Late at night, I had to let my partners finish. They doing what they do because it was a great show. What a great show they always put on. What's going on, Brother Marvin? I see you, Noah King. What's happening in the building? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you ain't got nothing to do, just come on over here with your crew. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do. Bars. Y'all already know. Yes, right. We're going to talk about a few things. Of course, the Chicago Sky is one of those things. But I just wanted to make everybody aware that Upshot started yesterday. Upshot, the league, started yesterday. And Deja Kelly showed up and showed out. She had a 30-point game yesterday in Upshot. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a really, really good thing. Turnout also, you know, being that it was the first inaugural game to be played. And Deja Kelly, you know, was there to play in this game. Also, Cheyenne Sellers played on the opposite team. The Crowns versus the Greensboro. Let's see, Deja Kelly. I'm gonna read it. The Jacksonville Waves versus the Charlotte Crowns. They are, hey T Camilla. They are, they was playing against each other. This was the inaugural game, so that everybody could see what was going on. My baby Deja Kelly did her thing. I think that she'll be in the league by mid-season. If she keep it up what she did last night, y'all look for Deja Kelly to get into the being a W. Somebody gonna lose their job because Deja Kelly would, like I've been saying for the last 2 years, last year, of course, that Deja Kelly was supposed to get a job last year in Las Vegas. It didn't happen, but I really did think that Deja Kelly definitely was supposed to get a job this year. It didn't happen. So, the Upshot League is here, and, they're going to be having, like, that's right. Hey, Alyssa B, all the games, you can see them on YouTube. So I'm just giving some light, some love, and some feedback on, the game that was watched yesterday, that was played yesterday in the Upshot League. These girls need y'all support. Go out and support them. All you got to do is just click it and then you can see the game. You ain't got to do too much. Just go click it, watch the game, and, enjoy, because I really like it. Just like T. Camilla said, I like what I saw, and I love women's basketball. And I just follow. Y'all can never accuse me of coming over here and me not covering the actual, things of the day of what was going on in the league. Yeah, Diamond Johnson is a beast. So I'm gonna give a quick little highlight of what the Upshot League has done, and then we gonna go and I'm gonna read an article to you guys, and then we gonna go on and get into what we are doing. Brian Allen say how Deja Kelly is not in the WNBA baffles me when players like Donut Girl can sign a $400,000 contract with the Sky. Absolutely. Brian, listen, Brian Allen, you kept it real. Deja Kelly could actually have that slot that who I'm saying. Rachel Banham, Deja Kelly, Rachel Banham, Deja Kelly, Rachel Banham, Deja Kelly. God damn, Jeff P. Sonia Citron, Ariel Atkins. Sonia Citron, Ariel Atkins. Sonia Citron, Ariel Atkins. God damn, Jeff P. I ain't even finna go there. I ain't gonna do it. Okay. Angel Reese, a couple Skittles. Angel Reese, Skittles. Angel Reese and Skittles in 2028. Skittles, Angel Reese, Skittles. Damn, Jeff P. Fire Jeff P. God damn it. Shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So, MSL, I know you came in just to be a nuisance, because you don't even know what I'm talking about. So this the first inaugural game. So MSL, apologize to the chat that you came in being a rude boy and not really understanding and reading the room and seeing what's going on today. Okay, so you got the Crown and you got the Jacksonville Waves. The Jacksonville Waves. It was really, really good. What's going on, Imp? What's happening? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? See, stop being emotional, brother. Stop being emotional. What they accuse me of. Go ahead.
Oh, and a foul by Poyam.
I mean, that just adds to Deja's total.
Deja's like, all right, I'll get me
I
some
love you.
points.
I love you,
I was
brother.
going to say everything is
I love
cosmetic
you,
at
brother.
this point, but
Put this in the chat. I love you, brother.
all she needs is one to go in for a 30 ball for Deja.
Got it. How about that for a debut?
And didn't get the reporter's jinx either, so I should have waited, but
Look at that line.
Wow.
30 points, 14 rebounds, at least 8 assists last time we checked.
8. Yep.
And just killing it at the free throw line.
Yep.
Especially lately. The upshot
Diane
lead,
Sellers, you see Cheyenne Sellers?
born
There goes
on
Diane
this
Sellers
day,
right here, y'all.
Friday, May 15th, and the day belongs to Deja Kelly and the Charlotte Crown. A great comeback win as they beat Jacksonville 103-95. A couple coaches, a lot of respect there with Coach Bogie and Coach Stafford Odom.
And they are going to see a lot of each other throughout these 34 games. It's going to sting for Jacksonville a little bit, and then they're going to go down to Charlotte and play them again. I think we may see a player for a player of a game. We may hear from a player.
Well, if we had to pick a player of the game, it's Deja Kelly.
Cheyenne Sellers, of course.
Yeah, with one heck of a game.
So Deja Kelly showed up and showed out in this game, and the Upshot League is real. The Upshot League is real. They starting off, you know what I mean, in their humble beginnings, which, you know what I'm saying, we understand how when we came to the W, they didn't, I mean, we was going to, that's how, you know, when we came to the W a couple years ago, that's how Quita had got all them subscribers. Quita had went live in the in Wintrust. I don't know if y'all remember that, the first game at the stadium, Quita went live. And that's how she got a lot of those. That's how she got a lot of subscribers. You got what I'm saying? That was just an eventful time during that time to even be able to see the game, because the game was not being viewed nowhere. When Angel got here, I mean, Chicago Sky wasn't even being, I mean, they had a couple games, but they weren't even being watched, especially the first damn home game was on, you couldn't even find it on Twitter and YouTube. You know what I mean? They fixed it by the middle, dang on maybe game 6, 7, 8, maybe. You know what I mean? They found out what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember that, but yeah, man, it took a little minute. You know what I'm saying? It took a little minute, but now we here with big viewership and everything going on, and everybody's, you know what I mean, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, getting things done. So Deja Kelly hits 31, flirts with a triple-double in the Upshot League. Y'all, Gate Dang also in the league. And let's read about it. Come on. Here you go. We're going to read about it. Kelly collected 31 points and 14 rebounds in the Charlotte Crown's 103-95 road win. What is it doing? Why is it doing that, y'all? What the hell is going on? Okay, let me do it like that. Deja Kelly collected 31 points and 14 rebounds in the Charlotte Crown's 103-95 road win against the Jacksonville Waves on opening night of the inaugural Upshot League game, giving the league an immediate showcase. I don't know what the hell is going on, y'all. It's going crazy. Y'all see that? Let me do it small. What's going on? The media showcase performance from the former North Carolina and Oregon star. The new league has 4 teams on a roster pool, filling the players who have WNBA training camp experience, draft pedigrees, and standout college resumes. It says, in addition to the Crown and the Waves, the other 2 teams are the Savannah Steel and the Greensboro Groove. The latter featuring the former Tar Heels center Maria Gak Dang, and a former NC State and Norfolk State star Diamond Johnson. The Grove won its opener 85-81. The home Friday at a sold out Navant Helps Fieldhouse. Gadak played off the bench, collecting 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals. This is real, y'all. So we here now. So y'all got another league that you can support, definitely. Led by the former WNBA president, Donna Orinder, the league's position itself as a place for players to continue developing while staying in the United States, offering an alternative to overseas play for those chasing roster spots at the highest level. Kelly, who flirted with the triple-double as a collective 8 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, made clear this week what opportunity represent. She only topped that scoring total once in college, when she scored 32 points on February 9, 2023 in UNC's 75-67 loss to Syracuse. Her college rebounding high was 11 for Oregon in November the 18th, 2024 against Grand Canyon. It speaks volumes about how fast the women's game is growing and how many opportunities are being created, Kelly told WNCN. Growth is a part of the foundation of the Upshot League, which has attracted investment from the former WNBA stars and created in response to the crowd professional landscape in which talented players often struggle to secure consistent roster spots. For Kelly, this next chapter follows a college career that includes 3 first-team All-ACC selections at UNC before finishing at Oregon. She went undrafted by the WNBA in 2025, had a strong exhibition performance for the Las Vegas Aces, but was released in preseason. In the February and March, she competed in Athletes Unlimited and USA-based professional league. Gadak had a productive season overseas, playing for Tar KSC, some type of German name, in Hungary. Top division in Euro Cup competition. Cesard, I think that's what that is. In domestic league play, she averaged 14 points and nearly 9 rebounds in roughly 25 minutes per game. In the Euro Cup play, she averaged 10 points and 8 rebounds per game, showing she could perform against international competition. Gardock, 32 points, 9 rebound performance in January, which earned her Player of the Week honors in Hungary, is a sign of upside she brings to the first professional season in the United States. Each team will play 34 games, allowing players to remain in front of evaluation while continuing to refine their games in professional setting. Charlotte plays its home opener at 7 p.m. Thursday against Jacksonville. The Crown will play home games in Bengals Coliseum. So, this was a write-up of what Deja Kelly did, and then of course Godang had done in the previous game. And the Upshot League is here, y'all. The Upshot League is here. Y'all pay attention, go over there and give them some views, because that's what they working off of. They working off of actual views. So, I could imagine, by them actually being released on YouTube, I could only think that this league is actually starting off the views of, of YouTube. But they got over 7,000 views so far, 7.5 views for this game. So y'all go check it out. It's something to watch on YouTube, another game while in between time, in the meantime. And like today they played. So if y'all didn't see no games outside of watching me, Keisha, Duval, and KSAP, whatever, you still had, a basketball game to watch today. And they and Deja Kelly did pretty good. Deja Kelly did pretty good. So, shout out to Deja Kelly. I hope that Deja Kelly and some of the other girls get their chance in the WNBA. I hope they get their I hope they get their chance, to come on over and be able to play quality basketball in the Upshot League. You know what I'm saying? Because they really deserve it. They really deserve to get the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? When you work hard, it's gonna always come out, right? When you work on something and people say that, you can't do something, it's always good to be a worker, found putting in the work to do your best, right? So, the Upshot League is gonna be going 34 games. Y'all tune in, and then that is that, because I don't know how they're gonna really handle that, but I do believe that the Upshot League is holding on to a couple of the WNBA players that's ready to go. Okay, y'all, we finna get into it. We finna get into it. We can do it, get it right. We can do it, baby. All right, do it tonight. So, right away, what we saw right away. To start this off, y'all, I just gotta give a disclaimer. I really don't think Kahleah Copper tried to hit her in the face with like that. I really don't think so. A lot of people questioning if Kahleah Copper did it on purpose because of previous things that has happened in previous times that she had already been a few times before, then laid Skylar Diggins out. But I hope Skylar is okay. She's holding her eye, so instead of her face, she's holding her eye, and that's good. We don't want her to have a face fracture or anything like that. But she didn't get her eye poked out. She did come back and then go away. She came back out. She was crying, from the hit, because the hit was pretty hard. The hit was pretty hard. Took her out, and then Skylar Diggins did not return to the game. Even though she did not score any points up to that part, because of course it was a really, really physical game, but it was called only one way. The game was called one way, and nobody can argue with what I'm saying, because 41 and 28 is two different numbers. That's diabolical. They even talked about it in USA Today on how bad of a collective that the referees should have got together somewhere midpoint during the game or halftime to try to stop it from being lopsided. Hold the whistle, swallow the whistle on some of those plays on the other side, but they decided not to swallow the whistle on Chicago Sky. Why, we don't know, but it has happened before. But, you know we're not dependent on the WNBA referees to actually call a real good, referee game. I'm just not. I mean, I'm not even looking forward to that type of thing, man. I'm not giving them no type of leeway. Not only was it supposed to be, even though it was inadvertent, it was a headshot. So, you know what I mean? It was a headshot. So therefore, everything, you know what I mean? Everything is for a reason. Skylar didn't get to finish the game. What's up, Hog Boss? What's going on, Alyssa B? Skylar didn't get to finish the game, but it's the next man up. She didn't have no points, so we can't say what she would have done or what she couldn't have done. A loss is a loss. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. It was 83-91. So hey, the star player, the leading scorer of the Sky, wasn't able to play this game, and you can't cry over spilled milk, God dog. It just happened that way. The score ended 91-83. Gabrielle Hawkins had 13 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from the 3-point line, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Rickea Jackson, Hawkins had 29 minutes. Rickea Jackson had 32 minutes. The game before, Rickea Jackson had 39 minutes. So her usage in the last 3 games have been really, really high. I hope Jeff P. But I hope Tyler Marsh is able to, cut those minutes down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I know he giving her the burn, and while you took her out some of those times that you did take her out, she was hitting a couple shots in a row. And then of course Sydney Taylor didn't really get a chance to show what she had, because I believe that Sydney Taylor, she was the spark. She was the spark of bringing the Sky back. It was really, really good game. If you looked at it overall, the Sky came back from a deficit. Without their star player, of course, being there, they came back from a deficit with a team that's rolling on all cylinders. And I think that Tasha Mack probably had one of the best games of her career. For real. Camila Cardoso got to get better, and people shouldn't be having the best game of their career on you. 29 points, 10 for 22 from the field. Rickea Jackson was 4 for 10 from the 3-point line, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 turnovers. Camila Cardoso, I feel that Camila is a strong presence. She has an opportunity, like I said, before even the season starts. She has an opportunity to prove everybody whatever they said about her. She has an opportunity. You, baby girl, I know you probably watching or whatever. If you watching, just looking at Uncle talk about you, Gamecock Nation, Gamecocks, Camila Cardoso, in all sincerity, has to step up this year. Do I expect her to be an all-star? No, I don't. I don't expect her to be an all-star. I believe people, when they say who they are and they show me who they are, I believe who they are. When you show me who you are and you finally really show me who you are, I believe that. That's just the Scorpio in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm full blown. You know what I mean? When I see something and I peep it and you show me who you are and even if it's an off night for you or whatever it's called, hey, I'm you know what I mean? I'm kind of up off of you. You know what I'm saying? You know, my father said, my old man, my father, he told me, he said, you know, watch who joking about you, because they probably telling you exactly how they feel. So you got to look into that, son. So don't take it all as jokes, because I've always been a happy guy and laugh and shit, and I play the dozens and everything. But you know, my father didn't. He, like I told y'all a lot, my father really didn't talk, and he was an analytical guy, and he's a watcher. He was always a watcher. You know what I mean? He used to be like, man, some people that's laughing with you really laughing at you. I was like, well, Dad, you know, shame on them. That's them. You did what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shame on them. You damn right I'm fucking crazy, hog boss. You damn right. You damn right. And we could all test them out. Hey, we on the D block, baby. Camila Cardoso, 23 minutes, 7 points, 2 for 6 from the field. She had three out of 4 free throws. She had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block shot, 2 turnovers. I mean, God, dog, y'all. 7 points, 8 rebounds. 7 points, 8 rebounds, and not a rookie year. 7 points, 8 rebounds in a sophomore year. But 7 points, 8 rebounds in her. One of those got to be a double digit. One of those have to be a double digit. So one of them got to be a double digit. So, you know, I'm gonna stand on it. I expect Camila to get better. I think that she will get better. Slow, quick start, 22 points. The last 2 games, not so good. Okay? So, you know what I mean? It's on her the next game that we play tomorrow to show up and show out and be a dominant force. So it's on you, baby girl. Hey, I don't doubt you. There are some that doubt you. I don't doubt you. I think that you could get the job done, but you have to really show confidence in believing you. And then, of course, you know, it's all of those other things that's transpiring. You got to block out the noise. We can't have no excuses. I know Angel ain't there. Angel ain't there, but you got other sisters that's there. You got other sisters that's there to help you play. And then Skylar being taken out and y'all couldn't do the pick and roll in this game, you know, affected a little bit, but that's fine. You got to play and continue on. JC Sheldon, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and she had 3 assists, y'all, 2 turnovers. Skylar Diggins had 12 minutes of play. She got hit in the eye. She was 0 for 5 in the beginning, 0 for 2. So she started out this game not really, you know, being hot. So she started out this game trying to figure things out. Of course, you already knew that the Mercury, they play physical. They very handsy. They play bully ball, and that's what they do. You know what I mean? They play bully ball. And, you know, hey, you got to adapt. You got to, with this type of roster, you got to adapt. And yes, Kabali tried to do her best. No Maddie Westbelt in the game. No Azare Stevens. No Dejanay Carrington. And no Skylar Diggins for this game. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you're going to use somebody else being out on any other team, you got to also look at that the same way. And even though, you know, these players was out, it's always the next man up. You got to win games. Don't matter who's out. You got to step up. The team was supposed to be built to be able to win games. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing about somebody being out. Anybody could get it, and that's just what it is. JC Sheldon, JC Sheldon didn't have too much of a bad game. She had 8 points, 3 for 6 from the field. She was 50%. 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. She was 50%. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. That was 100%. And then, of course, 3 assists and 2 turnovers. Sydney Taylor, 7 points. I'm sorry, 7 minutes. She had 5 points, 1 for 3, 0 for 1, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and 1 block shot. Sydney Taylor, with the things and the intangibles that she was doing, she changed the momentum. She came right in, y'all, and changed the momentum. And then that's when the Sky, with Sydney Taylor coming in, they had came from behind. Because once that shot, that ball got shoved over to Rickea Jackson way, Rickea Jackson put that boy up and, completed what she was supposed to do over there on the 3-point line, mid-range, spin move in the middle. She was able to get busy. Natasha Cloud, I love Natasha Cloud because she gonna play intense anyway. She gonna make mistakes. She knows she gonna make some mistakes. The fouling just gotta, listen, the fouling gotta, you gotta cut it down. We know that she's very handsy. She's a defensive player. So we know that she's gonna be very handsy. But like I said, chat, 41 free throws, that's diabolical. Yeah, that's diabolical. That's unprecedented, and it's not even heard of. They wrote about, like I said, they wrote an article about it today. I'm gonna read that about how, that just, that shouldn't even happen in a WNBA game. That type of situation where you call in 41 times. Damn, yes, okay, stop fouling in. No, come on, stop it. You being biased, and then, my whole thing is keep it real. And then if you try to troll me, I don't care, because I ain't looking at the screen anyway. So your stuff gonna go all the way up, and I don't care. Now, I'm gonna get along with my show like K-Sap said. I ain't gonna be looking at you troll, you hate watchers. Rachel Banno. 5 points, 2 for 5, 1 for 3. She had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block shot. Rachel Banno. Somebody tell me, chat, why Rachel Banno was in this game. Somebody tell me why Rachel Banno was in this game. Oh, what's up, Brother Nate? Hold on, let me send that to you, Brother Nate. Somebody tell me why Rachel Banno was in this game, chat. I don't know. I don't know what. I do know. Let me be real straight with y'all. I do know why Rachel Banno was in this game. Because Jeff Pagliosha want her to get minutes. Jeff Pagliosha told Tyler Marsh, figure out a way to put Rachel Banno in there some way that she won't harm the team, just to give us some good minutes in the spurt of the game. I know what they talked about in private because I know how that shit go. I was a coach. I understand. I know why he did it to Miss Suck Up. You know what I'm saying? Miss Suck Up. Y'all cheat Jeff. Y'all cheat. Be nice to Jeff too. Shut your ass up, Rachel. God damn. I still can't believe she said that. I still can't believe Rachel Banno said that stuff on the damn podium. And SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH couldn't believe she said the shit either. So she was like, listen, I don't think they listening to that. Cause we still gonna boo Jeff P and Snooty with no booty. Snooty with no booty. Just know opening day, whoever come, opening day, you gonna get booed. You gonna get booed. And that's it. I ain't hold on, brother Nate. I gotta try to fan. I'm trying to fan you here, brother Nate. Damn. Hold on a second. What you under, brother Nate? Okay, here you go. There you go. Hey Jacob, you was right. Hey Jacob, you was right. What happened was I had added her last 4 games, and that was not her statistics for this season in total. The numbers that I read off was including the last game that she played against the Mercury, which she hit that shot. The last 4 games had included that on ChatGPT instead of me doing the last 3 games. It averaged out the last 4 games, which included that last game that of the championship run. So I wanted to say, while Jacob was in the chat, you was correct, but the numbers was correct of the last 4 games. So those numbers was not off, but it had included her last 4 games instead of me putting the last 3 games of A'ja Wilson in there. I mistakenly put the last 4 games, so that one game that was added to her average and what she was actually averaging was including her last game from the Phoenix Mercury win in the championship game. Okay, that put them to sleep. But her for A'ja Wilson, y'all, because I wanted to wait to see baby Jacob in the chat. So baby Jacob, for the reference, May 10th, she had 19 points. This is A'ja Wilson, y'all, just for the record. I just want to always correct something that I did get wrong, but it was right, but it was wrong. May 10th, she had 19 points. May 13th, she had 22 points. May 15th, she had 45 points. She had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. May 13th, she had 11 rebounds, 1 assist. And then May 10th, she had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks each and every single one of the games. She was 15 for 18 for May 15th. She was 8 for 15 for May 13th. And she was 8 for 15 for May the 10th. She was a +7 on the 15th yesterday. She was a +29 on the 13th. And she was a +27. A total of 86 points with the 3 games combined, 18 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 blocks, a +63 in total plus-minus points. All right, so there you go, baby Jacob. I did correct. Unc did correct it. Yeah, I did correct it. So I wanted everybody to know. Okay, brother Nate, I got you. I did want everybody to know. I meant to call you, brother Nate, but I knew you was gonna show up because I had posted it about Chicago, so I knew you was gonna be here anyway. In this game, Rachel Banham, I don't know why. Once again, even if Jeff Paglione should tell me to play her, me personally, this is what Tyler Marsh lacks: balls. If I could say that word, testicles. There's no way that Rachel Banham should be having minutes, and you got Sydney Taylor on the bench.
How many minutes she played, bro, Claude? I forgot. How many minutes she played?
Who, Sydney Taylor or Rachel Banham?
Banham.
Banham played 16 minutes, brother.
Right there. So he probably trying to justify, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they need like dead out 3-point shooting. So I think the only reason he's playing her any minutes is because she signed that contract. Now, let's remember the last game. That game where defense was very important. She was on the bench mostly. Like, she played 12 minutes, and he set her right back down. Like, hey, come sit next to me, man. And who was out there all night? Gabrielle Jaquez.
Yes.
So I said it. Jaquez was going to take her minutes. Even when Dejanay and them come back, and they're going to still probably try and play Banham, but Jaquez is going to take her minutes. So once Jaquez gets her 3-point shooting, I'm saying, once she gets her 3-point shooting, like, hey, take that shot. Because you see she hitting that shot. So I think once she gets more confident when she just backing up and lifting and hitting it consistently, I'll bet I'm on the bench. I'm telling you that right now. She on the bench. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check her contract and see if it's protected. Because if she's not protected, she's gone. Once hockey is probably mid all-star, you know, you gotta give it some time. So once she gets even more caught, because she just jumped right in. She a pro, you can tell. It ain't no weary. She ain't look nervous on the court. She just got out there and started doing her job. You know what I'm saying? I know you saw AZ eyes big, like, oh hey. Gabrielle came out there hooping, blocking shots, taking N1s. So once she gets comfortable, Bantam is gone. She played 12 minutes last game. I forgot what the game, how many minutes she played the game before that. I think probably 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be here long. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Even she's here, if her contract's protected, she'll be here. But I'll probably trade her, or unless she's probably that culture piece. You know, you need air. There's always that one teammate you need for the culture, make people laugh, make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? That goofy teammate that's, you know what I'm saying, things going bad. Like Sydney Colson for the Aces. You know what I'm saying?
Camilla said that she got only a 1-year contract.
She got 1 year. Is it protected though? Is it a 1 year protected?
AT Camilla, see if it's protected.
See if it's protected. Because I know it's like 400,000, which is just a little over the minimum, which is like 289, 300K over the minimum. So because they want her to shoot, they paying her to shoot. Because I know he putting her out there like, hey, you get paid 400,000 to shoot. I need you to come out here and shoot. And she hit 1-3. She hit. I don't think she gave us nothing last game. I don't even think she scored. You know what I'm saying?
Camilla said yes, it's protected.
So she'll probably trade. So that's what they putting her out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need you to shoot. Like last night they did the offense. She finally hit a 3. It was a deep 3. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's me. I don't want to come off as body shaming. But it looks like she took a little too long in the donut shop last year over the offseason, because to me it looked like she got bigger. I'm sorry. It just looked like she's bigger than last year. I'm not body shaming, but she looks bigger than she did last season. And I'm confused. I'm like, she saw all the point guard. She's like, I need to dribble. Remember, she said in the press conference, all I got to do is come down and shoot. Well, you still have to do some cardio. You know what I'm saying? You still have to be able to stick D. You know what I'm saying? Play some type of defense. As soon as she get out there, it's barbecue chicken. They're like, oh, man, you out here? I'm gone.
She wins. Don't encourage brother Nate. She wins.
She went for real. It's like she was a little too long in the door. Like, oh man, speaking of barbecue chicken, somebody said like, oh, barbecue chicken. She gonna look at Tyler Mark like, hey, take me off. I'm hungry now. Well, I'm just saying, but she looks like she gained a few more pounds than she did last year. I want to do a side by side. I need a side by side. But anyway, they trying to justify.
Let's get up on
Aisha Cavalli, yeah.
Aisha Cavalli had 16 minutes. You diabolical, brother. Brian Allahan said, "No girl, turn up, girl."
Oh God! Oh man!
It look like Miller has put on some weight too, but I'm not sure. If it's not
Miller actually lost some weight. Yeah, she lost weight.
That's muscle.
Yeah, that's muscle. Yeah. She's trying to get stronger, so she did a different program in China.
Yeah, that's muscle. Oh, you should see in this dress, T. Camilla. But no, maybe you should.
Look at you.
I'm just saying that. Did you see that dress?
Cámate, vato. Para que esto. Cámate, vato.
Man, she a baby though, but she got to stay up out of that.
I mean, she's 24. She ain't no baby. She's 24 years old.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing it. Anyway,
oh wait, to you. You're right. Right.
Not me. That's a baby.
That's right.
Her mama's sister. Not, you know what I mean? Not a mama. Her mama ain't going. But her mama's sister nice. But you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Aisha Cavalli. Aisha, I found out how to say her name. It's Aisha. Like Asia. Yeah, like Aisha Coulibaly. Yeah. Coulibaly had 16 minutes. She had 8 points. She was 4 from the field. She was 0 for 1 from the 3 points, so she ain't scared to shoot it. She did jack it up if they gave it to her. So she had 1 rebound and 1 steal, but her biggest task was 18. The biggest task was AT, and AT was eating.
Hey, did you? So when AT realized, you know, what I'm saying, if that was her first time going against AT, she would have been cool. But AT, the vet that she is, she realized like, oh, okay, I can't out physical you because you strong too. But guess what? You still shorter than me, and just start putting the ball over her head and start taking angles like, you don't know this move, and start taking to her. So, and then she just started knocking her out the way, and the ref was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Didn't call nothing.
Yeah,
Man, I'm telling you, the refs made sure because it was the coach's birthday, so they wanted to make sure he won, just like in the preseason. This the same in the preseason. The refs was calling so much garbage, and then one calling up for Chicago. I'm like, what is we doing? It's I think it's the same ref crew or something.
Listen, I don't care about the refs because we gonna always complain about the refs. But what I do care about is they hit 37 out of 41 free throws.
Yeah, it was 41 free throws, man. It was crazy. 41 free throw attempts.
And
compared to 26.
26 free throws. We hit 19 of 26 free throws. Now, ain't nobody, I mean, if you got a rational mind, if you really an honest person, that was really an unprecedented amount of fouls. That should not have been done.
And Cobb literally hit, even if it was at Vernon or not, her literal fist was bald. And she trying to
yes.
That was a flagrant. That was literally, and it's just a common foul. Skylar was like, I'm done.
Right. In any game, no matter if it was even if it was not done in any game, it was a headshot, and they give you a flagrant one.
Because according to the flagrant one, but according to the rules, a hit to the head, anything above the neck is usually a flagrant one. They looked at it, reviewed it, and still called a flagrant one. It took her out of the game. I know she was done because that was the second time in back-to-back games she was hit in the second time in 3 games she was hit in the eye because she got hit in the eye in Portland. You remember that she got hit in the eye? She's like, hey, what's going on? She had to run off the court then. And she was already questionable coming in because she got hit in the eye before. So that's the second time she was hit in the face. And this time it was a whole fist. And Ka got nails. And she was done. She came back and see free throws. And she like, ain't she no free throws? She's like, hey, man, I'm done. Because she literally got punched in the eye with fingernails. And she was done for the rest of the game.
Yeah, she was done.
That was ridiculous. Common foul. I'm like, come on, man. What are I doing? And then when Sheldon, that's what I'm complaining about the refs, because what y'all looking at? It's a screen. AT is literally holding her arm so she can't get over the screen, and they call a foul on JC Sheldon.
They called the foul on JC Sheldon.
Yeah, and she's holding her arm so she can't get over the screen.
She's holding her arm literally.
Literally. And she literally holding her.
The refs had to laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? The refs had to, the commentators had to laugh at the shit.
Right, and then even she said, was that on JC? Yeah, and they called a foul on JC Sheldon.
Yeah, you got
more than one.
But it's okay. It was. Hey, look, it was okay.
They can only hinder, man. They can't. What the devil says? They can only hinder, man. It can only hinder.
Yeah, you can't win every night. You can't win.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Because if Skylar's in there, with her defense, we win that game. But they took out the leader because she's questionable against Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping she wound up playing. But you know what I'm saying? If she plays, I believe the Sky win that game.
Yeah. Well,
and I need Camilla to finish those freaking layups. I need her to get some type of post move. She keep thinking she's 6'7", she could just put it up. No, baby girl, you need to throw a shoulder back, turn around, throw a hook shot or something. Because she keep going overseas instead of staying, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, work on your game. Because I thought she needs to work on her game and like develop a post move. She's like, I'm 6'7", I'm tall. No. And then the ball going right off the edge of the rim. I need you to work on your moves on. You know what I'm saying? Like hit the gym, get a coach and work on your post move, back shoulder, spin, fake, come back with the hook.
Well, what I will say,
work for work.
What I will say, brother, I agree with T. Camilla. Me and my baby is 1,000%. Tasha Cloud can lead this team. We didn't really need Skylar too much. It was just that we lost it in the last couple seconds.
in the second half. Yeah.
Just the last few, we played our way. We did whatever Tasha Cloud did very good. You know what I mean? Even under the adversity that we were on and being short, Skylar Diggins was not the common denominator of this team losing. I would not.
No, real quick.
I would say
I agree.
Camila Cardoso,
Mm-hmm.
that was supposed to be there. Camila Cardoso was a part of that that deficiency of not scoring and being there on the actual offensive side to get the things done. If Camilla was even if Camilla had her regular 14, 15 points and Skylar,
it's game over.
If Skylar had even 6 points, you know what I mean? The game would be over. They would have won and won this game. So I'm not upset at what the score turned out to be. You got what I'm saying? The score, it is what it is. They lost. They put
themselves in a big hole again, too. Yeah.
And I want to tell this to the chat. At least it wasn't by 30.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't by 30.
Yeah. True. And I think 30. they picking with Natasha Cloud too. They picking with her every game. I don't know if you see that.
Tasha, we gonna get that for. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say that because I don't want to. Yes,
it's obvious, brother. It's obvious. Yeah.
Tasha Cloud got a bullseye on their back, on her back, but you know,
it was so evident in that Valkyrie's game. Like she went up for a rebound foul, and then it was that same ref that kept coming at her, and she was like, "Wait, what happened?" And she's like, "How was that a foul?" And she got making defense. Oh, foul! I'm like, he's literally nitpicking at her, and then they still tried to make sure they lost. They calling fouls, and the game over. Calling fouls on Rakia, and she going for the rebound. Nope, foul. I'm like, what we doing? What's going on, man? So yeah, they definitely got they got a head high, you know what I'm saying, head hunter on Natasha Cloud.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah. No, I knew that, but remember when I said, did you watch me when I was calling the game? I say Tasha Cloud is gonna be in trouble pretty much all of the year. They're gonna.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's already sent through, y'all. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. Her and that Gaza thing, they head hunting. You know, ADP, we gotta pray for Tasha Cloud too, because me personally, I think that Tasha Cloud is one of the bullseyes on the back. I'm gonna show y'all a hit piece that she wins sent me today. They already started with the hit piece, but I'm gonna read that afterwards. Okay, brother Nate. So DeWanna Bonner had 8 points. Alyssa Thomas had 17 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, and 1 block. Tasha Mack had a game of a decade. She had 10 points, 3 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and 4 blocks, brother. Kalia Copper had 17 points. She was 3 of 6, 316 from the field. She was 1 of 6 from the 3-point line and 10 for 10. Listen, 2 players, chat, 2 players. Between 2 players, it was 21 free throw shot.
Ridiculous.
That was almost all of what the Chicago Sky got called.
Ridiculous.
Kalia Copper had 10 times at the free throw line, and Janelle Nuggets had 11 times at the free throw line. 11 times.
Ridiculous, man.
So between them two, now listen, the Chicago Sky only went to the line 26 times. 2 players went to the line 21 times.
Ridiculous.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. Anyway, we're going to go down. Nuggets had 27 points, 6-11 from the field, 10 for 11 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover. That's all she did for the game was shoot. She didn't do nothing else. Valerie Ayai had 8 points. Brackett had 2 points, and K Williams had 2 points. So, like I was telling them yesterday, brother Nate,
Mm-hmm.
the Mercury did not beat us from the field. Any basketball player, any person that played this game, any person that coached this game knows. And that was my problem with some of the people. Stop doing that. Stop capping. The Mercury did not outscore the Sky when it came to the field. The Sky outscored the Mercury 29-21. That meant that the Sky defense stopped the Mercury from scoring, but they went to the free throw line 41 times. Did that make sense?
No.
No, I'm saying
That's
did it
wild,
make
man.
sense to you or what happened?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
they
get
kept
the
sending
note.
them to it was a train. It was a march to the free throw line, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So,
And the fact that they doubling down on these foul calls, they're like, well, they're just gonna have to adjust. It's nothing about the adjustment. It's the consistency. It's the consistency with the foul calls is all I'm saying. Because I'm gonna point to something that happened last night when I was watching the Fever game. What happened to the consistency? Caitlin Clark still doing full extensions on her off arm.
yes,
And
she
then
did.
go right to the ref.
She pushed
Yeah.
Cody.
Then go right to the ref like, hey, call a foul. He like, no. But then you want a foul call. You don't want a foul call when you pushing off, trying to get a 3 off because you ain't got no bag. You know what I'm saying? You do the same move, trying to do the in and out, trying to still get you early in the game, then trying to run past you. That's why she keep getting a shot block, because she got no layup package. She has no adjustment. She push off, cry to the ref, push off again, try and grab you, throw you down. And then I don't know if you noticed, somebody pointed out, I think my guy Bad pointed out, the only time she clapping the referee's face is the only time she clapping the referee's face when it's a black referee. She tried to do it again. She clapped in his face. He's like, Tech? Clapping my face, heifer. Gave her a tech. She's so used to getting away with it. That's how she be looking crazy, like, what? And then got the nerve to say somebody else flopping. You hit your own leg, then you flailing in the air. What we talking about? What we doing? So it's the consistency, man. She's still doing full extensions with her arm and pushing people off. There's consistency with these calls. It's ridiculous. And I saw that Mystics game. The Mystics was blowing them out. Guess how they came back? The refs. Constantly calling it. Constantly. Like Cody McMahon going to the hole. She got slapped in the back of the head by Caleb. They ain't calling nothing. She looking like, what's going on? Calling nothing. Nothing.
No, this is like they didn't put the sugar in the banana in the tailpipe all at one time. You dig what I'm saying? So, I can't get uptight. I just know, this is one game. We got another game. We got to go to the links. Now you found out that the Mercury is real. You know what I'm saying? Now you that the Mercury is real, and it is what it is. Hey, Sister Victory, what's going on? I see you, brother Andre.
Yeah, MSL. My bad, bro, was pointing out the black referee thing. Yeah, so real quick, bro, I'm gonna point out. So yeah, somebody else pointed this out to me, and I started watching too. Is that she'll yell at the white refs, but the disrespectful part, she only do this to the black refs. She'll clap in their face like this, like she getting pumped. And the refs got tired of it. It was the one she clapped in his face. Is it's Barish. He's a black Asian. He's the Blasian dude. And she clapped in his face like, yeah. He was like, Tech, you think you talking to him? You read his lips. He's like, Tech, clap in my face again. You out of here. So that's the only time she do the clap in the face thing is, the refs is the black refs. Like with the security guard. Sophie was trying disrespecting the security guard. Like, man, get your effing hands off me. Man, you got to pay. When these cameras is on these people, you got to pay attention. They all the same. I'm saying when she did this and got a tech, it's because she was a black ref. But the other one, she was like, man, that's an effing foul. That's what she did to the white refs. The only time she clapped is in the black ref's face. Okay, go ahead, bro. My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
It's all right. I wanted to show everybody, shout out to She Wins, my baby girl that always helped me. So y'all want to know exactly what's going on? The hit pieces has already started.
Uh-oh, what now?
The hit pieces have already started. And I know this is funneled by Jeff P because this is one of Jeff P's papers. Is that right? She wins. So this is one of Jeff P's people, Alyssa Hirsch.
I never heard of her.
No, this is with the Chicago Sun-Times, man. The Chicago Sun-Times, brother. That's the one that took
Alicia Hurst.
Yeah, she took Annie Constable place.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that's she's the beat reporter.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa Hurst. I put her in so Alyssa Hurst is in my graph that I did, you guys, so you guys could be familiar that you guys have already heard about Alyssa Hurst. Alyssa Hurst replaced Annie Constable's firing. And he's part of the team that the apocalyptic writings that's been going on about Angel and all, you know what I mean, and things like that. She shout out to She Wins, the Sky Apocalypse. So y'all go watch that video when I put out, the Sky Apocalypse, and it's gonna break down the Chicago reporters. They all KKK Ku Klux Klan members. Allegedly. They women of Klans members. You know that Annie Constable alma mater is the Hawkeyes. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes. So that y'all know who Annie Constable is. Annie Constable alma mater is the Hawkeyes. Yup, they Ku Klux Klan members for real, straight up. So I put out a video. Go so y'all can know about these reporters. The four horsemen of the Sky Apocalypse is diabolical. You understand? So you know you got Andrew over there. Andrew is with No Cap. So Andrew, you see, you got a lock and key on Andrew's face. Andrew can't say anything else because what Andrew reported and found out is going to be used in the case against the Chicago against Michael Alter, in the case in the suit between Steven Rogers and Michael Alter. So Andrew is from No Cap Space that found out information, said certain information, and then they put a freeze on him for revealing things that he had found out in it, and he's going to also appear in this court case. Okay, so what you see the actual reporter saying 38 million, no, 60 million, no, 80 million down there, that is Alyssa Hirsch. Okay, so everybody know she is the blonde hair girl. Y'all know Annie Constable with the red hair, and then you know it's what's her name from the Tribune over there. Yeah, what's her, you know who I'm talking about, the fat girl. What's her name? I mean, I ain't mean to say that.
Jesus. My God.
I ain't mean to say that, y'all. You know, the yeah. Says Andrew's information is going to be used in the second facility lawsuit as well, bro, Claude. Yes, I heard. Yes, I heard. I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. Julia Pope. Julia Pope is the one with glasses on, okay?
Yeah.
It had to come to me. So Julia Pope works for the Tribune, brother. All right, so back to the lecture at hand. So the hit piece is out. My baby girl, shout out to her. Rickea Jackson, 29 points. Can't save the Sky in the road loss to Mercury. Jackson brought the team back from 17. So that's why I'm saying, MSL, don't do it. Don't do it, MSL. These girls is under fire. You're going to have to help. You're going to have to represent. You're going to have to cheer these girls on for what they're going through with these Klan members, allegedly. Allegedly. You're going to have to, MSN, that's why I'll be saying not too much, y'all. Don't do that to these players. Because look, right away, it was a hit piece, MSL. Right away. They didn't wait. She put that out this morning. Then she wins. This morning, it was already in the paper, in the editorial. So y'all gotta be cool around here, man. And they kind of get me upset about it because it's like, do you really have a heart, or are you an idol worshiper, or what? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a heart, man. I know you just be playing MSL, but I'm talking about the other people. They not like you, MSL. You very knowledgeable. They don't know. So that's why I call you such a leader. You got to be careful because people listen to you and you just be playing. But these people are sick, man. We got to go through this for the next 40 games. We got to go through this the next 40 games. It says the Sky have their bucket getter in Rickea Jackson. The forward erupted for 29 points in the Sky's 91-83 loss to the Mercury on Friday night. Jackson hot streak came in the second half, bringing the team back from down 17 to lead 80-79 with 3:49 remaining. She hit the 4 of 10 from the 3, but was also able to get to the basket and hit her mid-range. We were communicating with her to stick with it. We're going to keep finding you the ball because that's what her ability commands, Coach Tyler Marsh says. That's who she is for us. We're able to get her some clean looks. Sometimes she was able to make things happen. Jackson made a lot happen on her own, but the Sky needs to find other options. Here it comes, offensively. Y'all ready for it? Here it comes. The team once again shot poorly, especially from 3, and failed to find any consistency offensive flow. The point guard, Diggins, and center, Cardoso, are at the center of it. Y'all didn't understand. Because I was coughing. The point guard, Skylar Diggins, and Camila Cardoso was at the center of its failure, man. That's what she said. This shit all over.
Wow.
No, this shit.
Wow.
Wait, no, man. Bro, I'm trying to tell them how it is here in this city, bro. They ain't realize that they know, but they
gonna find somebody to blame. That's crazy.
They know, but then now Angel out, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They want everybody else to get killed. That's wrong than a motherfucker. Well, okay.
It's Skylar fault after getting punched in the eye. I had to leave the game.
She clearly said
Skylar's the one usually getting the ball to Camilla. Oh, Jesus.
The pick and roll
These people
between
sick.
the two look like a foundational piece of the offseason in the season opener, but both have gone quiet since, which is a lie. Because the second game, Skylar Diggins was the lead scorer, right?
Yeah.
I do recall that, right? I do recall that Skylar, and then Rickea was after her, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Rickea had 18, Skylar had 15, 7, and 5 or something like that.
Okay. So anyway, oh my God. Anyway, Diggins did not score in her 11 minutes, and Cardoso shot 2-6 for 7 points. Diggins appeared irritated with the officiating and left the game. Y'all hear this? Diggins appeared irritated with the officiating and left the game in the second quarter after getting hit in the face by the Mercury wing, Kalia Copper. She didn't write Skylar Diggins was hit and injured and had to leave the game. Do y'all see the editorial? Do y'all understand what's going on? Do y'all understand what's going on? Can y'all understand what's happening? She didn't say Skylar Diggins was hit in the face, which caused her to leave the game. She said Skylar Diggins was irritated about the refs, and then that's why she left.
Hey, you know Skylar reads this stuff. She gonna find out who that woman is, and she gonna check her. Skylar gonna check her. Because I don't know if you remember the press conference, she pointed out one of the mirrors, like, yeah, I remember you. So Skylar's gonna remember her. She's gonna read this, and I guarantee you we're gonna hear about it when she's in front of a camera again.
Skylar gonna read this.
Oh, she definitely gonna read it.
No, T. Camilla, baby girl, I was telling you, baby. I was telling you, baby. You just didn't understand. I told you I'm older than you. I know this thing. I've been here longer than you have. And that's why you have to sit at your elder's footstool and listen. And listen how we did. We listened to the elders, man. They not gonna stop, T. Camilla. They not gonna stop. She wins gonna tell you how this shit go here. It says, first place, our sisters will never be safe in Chicago. I'm rooting for the Sky because I'm black people. I'm a black person. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says Jackson made a lot happen on her own, but the Sky needed to find other options offensively. The team once again shot poorly, especially from three. Listen, brother Nate, and failed to find any consistent offensive flow. Yes, they did not fail to find a consistent offensive flow. They didn't stay consistent because Sidney Taylor came in and he pulled her out. So he should have
left her in a little longer.
And he pulled Sidney Taylor out. So he found some offense. He had her in there for a few minutes and then put Bam Bam in her place. But anyway, that was a lie.
Would you say Bam Bam?
Yeah, Bam Bam. Point guard Skylar.
Oh, man.
And Camila Cardoso are at the center of it. The pick and roll between the two look like foundational pieces on the offseason in the season opener, but both have gone quiet since. That's allowing Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins, the game before this, Skylar Diggins once again did not fall short. She was not quiet, and she was across the scoreboard. See that hit piece for Skylar Diggins?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Now she's trying to put it on Skylar. That's crazy.
Alyssa Hirsch, I'm gonna tell you, Skylar Diggins is coming for you.
She coming for you, boy.
Coming for you.
She coming for
you. I am telling you. This is a Chicago girl you messing with.
Yeah, she ain't.
She
from Indiana. She was in the South.
She from South Bend, but she from Chicago. All her cousins is here. You heard her on the interview. All her cousins here. She from
they deep
Chicago.
too.
Okay.
So you already know they finna send this to her like, hey, Skylar, pick this. What is this Alyssa chick?
Okay. Some of them probably listening right now. They listen to you, boy, right now. They listening right now because that's how we do in Chicago. Hey, okay. Diggins did not score in her 11 minutes, and Cardoso shot 2 for 6 for 7 points. Diggins appeared irritated with the officiating and left the game in the second quarter after getting hit in the face by the Mercury wing, Kalia Copper. Cardoso was outmatched. You hear it? Was outmatched by Mercury center Natasha Mack, who recorded 4 blocks and played a stingy interior defense. I thought we struggled to make some easy ones early, Marsh said. A lot of the fouls were called early, and I think that disrupted our momentum a little bit. Marsh pointed out to the free throw disparity. Phoenix shot 41 times. Chicago Sky shot 26 times. The foul count, notwithstanding, other cracks showed on defense. The game plan was to keep the Mercury off the 3-point line, but the Phoenix got too many looks in the first half. Javon Nuggets, the Mercury 28-year-old Siberian rookie, hit 4 threes before halftime. I thought we struggled to make some easy ones early. A lot of fouls were called and just okay, my bad. The foul, they got a couple of, just keep jumping. They got a couple off in transition more than we would have liked. Guard JC Sheldon said, I think the second half we did a better job pushing them off the 3-point line. But we take away those the first half, we might not be in a big hole. Bright spots in the Chicago Sky continue to be the glue pieces. Sheldon and Hawkins both played well defensively. Marsh went deeper into the rotation and got solid minutes from rookie Aisha Kabali and Sydney Taylor, who combined for 13 points. AC off the bench, she played about as well as you can play, Marsh said. Sydney to come off in there, expected to provide a spark for us. Super proud of them. Marsh did not provide an update on Diggins beyond saying that she was hit in the face and that the team was going through protocols to make sure that she was all right. So y'all got to understand, man, that this my city. Y'all don't know what's going on. All of y'all that don't live here was all taken back.
The Chicago nigga.
Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Anybody could get it here with these people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. Brother Nate here, he from Chicago. He up here. Brian Allenhands is in the chat. He from here. Sister Belinda, she from here.
They're gonna find somebody to blame.
This is what they do here, man. Until we get some black writers, this is not going to change. It says, oh, wow, so white girl and Gabs get praise. You saw it? You saw it.
I'm still trying to figure out why is Rakia not in the press conference? She don't want to score 29 freaking points.
She wins. How do we make assessments after 2 games, especially with Angel shot 8 points higher than second season, 53 of her last 20 games, and she top 10 ISO player in the top 4 quarter score. It's crazy. Yeah. Skylar was hit in the eye. You damn right, Brian.
For the second time.
For the second.
Remember the first time in Golden State, she was going off on a ref. She was like, how y'all not gonna call that? I got hit in the freaking eye. They just literally looked at her after she got poked dead in the eye. And Rakia was like, man, give me a ball. And shot the 3 because they weren't doing, because they didn't whistle. So she's like, well, play continue. They just stared at her, grab her eye. Tyler like, hey, she just got hit in the eye. And they ain't saying nothing. So she was going off that game. And that's the second time. I guarantee you she's sending that footage to Kathy. Like, one more, I get hit in the eye one more time, I'm catching the flag.
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't call Kathy already. Trust me. Y'all better understand who that girl is.
She ain't playing her. She ain't playing this game.
She ain't playing with
11, 12 years, man. Come on. She ain't playing that game with y'all.
Okay, here go the presser. All right, here go the presser, y'all.
Let me mute.
Okay.
From Radio France and from Mexico.
Recording in progress.
How do you feel after your first games as a pro? You came back to Phoenix where you became champion like a month ago. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's been great. Everyone has been super helpful with this transition. It's been a lot of fun and really cool to come back and play in Phoenix. I have a lot of family over here, so it was nice to have them visit.
This is what you expect for being a pro. You play at a very high level as a college player, now in the process.
Yeah, I think that there's obviously going to be like a little, transition period, learning a lot during training camp. But like I said, the staff and my teammates have just been doing a great job guiding me, and especially JC just helping me along the way.
Who from your family is right here at the arena watching you play?
My mom, my grandma, my aunt, my cousins, and then their friends too.
Rakia was talking this morning about your guys' trust in her and what that means to her. She goes for 29 tonight. How do you feel like you guys generated those looks, and how did it feel to play alongside her?
Yeah, she's obviously an amazing basketball player and was on tonight. And, we want to get her the ball. I think that's no secret. But, I think all in all, we fought our way back against a really good team. But like Coach said, it's hard to overcome that too. So, but Rakia had a great night. Excited for her, and excited that I feel like she's only scratching the surface. So I still feel like, she's got a long way to go, which is great because obviously she's already doing amazing things. So her ceiling is as high as she wants it to be.
JC, I just wanted to get your thoughts just on the rookies on this team. Obviously, Gab's there with you, but then also Sydney and Aisha, and kind of how they stepped up tonight.
Yeah, they're awesome. That was pretty obvious throughout training camp. Like their grit, their skill, they're great. Like I can't talk about it enough. They're great. And then obviously it's no secret they went out there tonight and proved that. And this one, it looks like just like she did in college, adapting really fast and playing her butt off and chaos out there. And I'm proud of Sid. Sid came in, did some really good things. AC came in and played her butt off and made a difference in the game. And that's what we need. That's what we need. And honestly, that's what we expect of each other. So I'm really proud of them tonight.
Gaps for you, just the physicality of this matchup. How do you feel just being in that matchup against a Bonner and the AT and things of that nature?
Yeah, I feel great out there. It's really fun to just play really great players. And it's just really fun to compete. And so that's why, we all play. We love to compete. And, I think this team, really prides ourselves on defense, and it makes it even that much more fun.
From both of you guys' standpoints, when you look at one point in the game, you're down 17. You think about just the collective grit of this team. Just what does it just mean for you guys just to maybe just feel like you're never out of the game?
Yeah, it's huge. That's the identity of this team, where we never do feel like we're out of a game, no matter what that score is. And proud of the way we fought back. But I think next step now is don't get ourselves in those positions, right? But it's a hard place to play. We're on the road for the third game in a row. And, our goal now is focusing on our next opponent and getting that one before we go home.
Did you guys feel like this game was called differently from the previous two games?
No, I think, they've been pretty consistent so far.
And then I know part of the game plan was trying to limit the Mercury's 3-point attempts. Can you just speak to kind of the challenge of that? They do have a lot of firepower there.
Yeah, they got a couple off in transition, more than we would like probably in that first half. But I think second half we did a better job pushing them off that 3-point line. But we take away those in the first half. I think, we might not be in as big of a hole, but like you mentioned.
Well, we heard what she said, and we actually think that JC Sheldon is a good defensive player. I got confidence. I wanted JC Sheldon to be here. I thought when I heard her name, that was a good pickup. I have no problem with JC Sheldon. I have no problem with what Hake has said. But for the disparity, for all realness, chat, to keep it real with you, 41 free throws is a lot. And if we going through this the rest of this season, I don't know if I could. Damn. That throws off the momentum. And then the Mercury didn't outscore us, like I said before, Brother Nate. So the Mercury didn't.
And two, we got to keep them off that free throw line.
Yeah.
What was the just the general, message from the coach after this one?
Yeah, I think I keep repeating myself, but I think we're proud of the way we fought back, and he notices that. But we don't want to get ourselves in those positions too many times, especially against a really talented team like this.
Players?
For Gaps, this is your rookie season, right? This is Paula from Tijuana, Mexico. If your first year as a rookie had a soundtrack, what would it be?
A soundtrack?
Oh man.
Oh, that's hard.
Man, it's putting you on the spot.
Iceman, Drake's new album.
Hey.
I haven't even listened to it yet.
Yo. My gosh.
Are you having In and Out tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
To hell with Drake. Drake a hater. Anyway. Yeah, but
That's why.
yeah, he named himself Iceman with Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, yeah.
He made the Caleb Williams got the name. Yeah. That's Caleb Williams' name. And then
So now Caleb gonna make money off it anytime it's brought up in media, Iceman, anything.
yeah,
He gonna make money off of it. That was smart.
yeah, Caleb Williams got all that.
All of it, son.
Caleb Williams, thanks, Drake. But you know, Drake, you think he's safe? You ain't safe, boy.
Nah, he ain't safe.
Hey, Caleb hang with Angel.
Yeah, they're both from the I think they're both from the DC area.
Yes.
Exactly happened.
She got hit in the face. So we're going through all the protocols that we need to make sure she's all right.
And then physical game tonight. How did you feel like the game was officiated?
41 free throws is tough. So, yeah.
My question for you is on Camilla. Obviously, the foul trouble played a part in her game tonight, but do you think there was anything that Mercury did specifically defensively?
No, I thought we struggled to make some easy ones early. A lot of fouls were called early, and I think that kind of disrupted our momentum a little bit. Credit our team for fighting back. It's a tough team to be down double digits, much less 17, and to be able to fight your way back to eventually take the lead at one point. We continued to fight. It was that's a really good team over there, and you almost need everything to go perfect when you get in the hole like that. And so I'm proud of them for continuing to fight.
Your rookies, Gab, Sydney, Aisha, they all, I think, felt like answered the challenge of the physicality. Just how did you feel about their play tonight?
I thought they were really good. Obviously, we got to watch the film to really assess, but I thought the effort and the energy that they gave was great. AC off the bench, she played about as well as you can play. Gab's another good one, and Sydney to come up or to come in there unexpectedly and provide the minutes that she did was provided a spark for us.
So, tell me, brother Nate, if he's seen what Sydney done, why would he take off? Explain that.
It's going. I'm telling you, it's financial politics. It's because Rachel is getting. She's a veteran, 10-year vet, 11-year veteran, whatever, and she's getting $430K. So you gotta justify paying her that. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, because it's only been a couple games, and Sydney, because you got all these rookies playing this well, is not looking good for these veterans. AC is a rookie. Gabrielle Jaquez is a rookie. Sydney Taylor is a rookie, even though she didn't get drafted a couple years ago. This is her first WNBA season. Yes. So you playing overseas, you know what I'm saying? So you literally got 3 rookies that's pretty much outplaying, you know what I'm saying, a couple of your vets. And Rachel is the main one. So that's, you know what I'm saying, Sydney basically got,
and of course,
you know what I'm saying,
when Maddie comes back, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you this, it's early, but the fact that he had to put Sydney Taylor in already and she played 7 minutes does not look good. The fact that Gabrielle Jaquez played 32 minutes her first game, 28 last night. I'm telling you, once she started hitting the 3 consistently, you will not see Rachel Banham. They're probably trying to force her out there like, hey, man, we paying her $430,000. You better get out there. I mean, that's the only reason. It's called financial politics, because if you're paying somebody this much on a protected deal, you have to justify paying them that You know what I'm saying? Whether we like it or not, they like, hey, we get you 430,000. You need to get out there and give me some threes or something. You know what I'm saying? You get out there, and the defender, soon you get out there, they're like, oh, Bam out here, that's a shooter. But guess what? She can't defend me. Ha ha, going right to their end. Ha. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep up. Barbecue chicken. Yeah, literally, yeah. So that's why I think she played one game 7 minutes, and he took her right back out. 12 minutes against the Valkyries, took her right back out. So the only reason she played 4 more minutes last night because she actually hit a 3. You know what I'm saying? If she's not hitting threes, you can't use her. But even then, if you hitting threes, you need to be hitting like 6 or 7 threes to justify being on the floor more than 15 minutes a game, more than 10 to 15 minutes a game. Because if you score 5, but you give up 13 to 18 points, I can't use you. You know what I'm saying? You're giving up more than you're giving me. That's a negative. You know what I'm saying? What? That's a plus minus negative of -8 or whatever. So that's too much. You're giving them too much. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be giving me like 23 points to justify, you know what I'm saying, the 400K, to justify being on the floor, knowing that you're a bad defender. So she can be a physical defender because she's literally throwing her literally throwing her donut at people. Pause.
Be quiet.
But she throwing her body at the defenders. She getting a foul because she's trying to stop them from running past her because she can't move her feet because she's too slow because she's too big. You know what I'm saying? So for a shooting guard, I'm just saying you can't be that big. Even if you're just a shooter, you have to be able to run down the court hot. You know what I'm saying? At least stay in front of them. You know, at least play some help defense. You ain't got to be a great defender. Even if you could just like kind of stay with your man and give good, you know what I'm saying, good help defense. Because Caitlin is a horrible defender, but they hide her well. But she's skinny and she can still run. You know what I'm saying? This you gonna spot her a mile away, like, oh, there she is. And they going right at her and going right past her. You know what I'm saying? So I think by probably before All-Star break. But I think by All-Star break, when Gabrielle is more comfortable, and then you got Maddie, and then you got Sydney Taylor. We saw her in preseason. Like, all she got to do is get more comfortable, and you will not see Venom. I'm telling you, especially when it's a close game and it's a defensive game. She's like, hey, coach, I can get a 3. Man, sit down. I'm saying, man, get over there to the edge of the bench and make people happy. Go make somebody laugh. Get out my face. I'm putting the rookies in.
Do you think that it's going to be a trade by All-Star?
I say no because I believe she's like that culture piece I was speaking of, because they talk about on the after post game, which is good to see a WNBA post game because USA Network and Prime Video making, you know, saying USA Network making the W look horrible. But during the post game, they say, you know, saying you need that culture piece in the locker room. Like, you know, Asia's MVP. Asia gonna be Asia, but who was keeping Asia happy and making her laugh? And that was Sydney. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sydney had her buzzing up laughing. So I think that's her because she be joking and clowning and everything. So that's probably the only way they keep her. But if they're winning and they're winning well, and you can't play her, then she'll probably like, hey, can you just trade me somewhere where I can play? Especially if the rookie Sydney Taylor, Haka is already killing, and then you get Dejanay come back. Dejanay gonna take your minutes because she's defensive. You know what I'm saying? That's a defensive weapon. But then you stick Haka, she playing D and throwing her threes and doing everything, going to the hole, defending everybody. So why I need you if I got the rookie shooting threes? I got the other rookie, Sydney Taylor. She's shooting, and hitting all threes off the bench. So when she get comfortable, she gonna start playing like a preseason again. So then it comes again. Why do I need you? I got all of them. You know what I'm saying? So go to the end of the bench and make somebody laugh. Or, you know, so she probably requested trade. You'll probably see that. Because I think you will see that either towards the end of the season or in the offseason, even if she had 1 year, because they got 2 first-round draft picks next year, and they're not using both of them. So I think it's gonna be a trade regardless. But yeah, you might see a trade. They might trade her, but she might be that culture piece that keep people laughing. They say she a goofy, she like making people laugh, she funny. So, but as far as playing, I don't see her getting minutes like that unless they try and justify that's a blowout. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing that's happening is financial politics justifying, you know what I'm saying, giving her 430K. So she got to put her out there because she's averaging what, 9 minutes a game, 7 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 and 16. So yeah, so And that's too many because she's too ineffective. So I'm telling you, she's eating too many powdered donuts. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. You're a pro basketball player and it look like you gained 12 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So again, not fat shaming, but you're a pro athlete and you can't stay in front of nobody.
Right? She was in Unrivaled. So,
yeah, she's locker room culture, right? T. Kamala said she's right. She's locker room culture, so that's why they signed her because she was good for the locker room. Also, she talked to Skylar, so she has a good relationship with the players too. Skylar said she talked to her as one reason. She's like, yeah, the locker room cool. So they'll probably keep her for a locker room culture. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably play 10 to 12 minutes here and there for financial politics, but as far as actual meaningful minutes. Like you'll see her get first half minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like if his first half's too close, she'll probably get some. Like he'll put her in. Like, hey, I need to give me some points. Get in there, hit a couple threes. So I'm trying to get us close, and then you pulling her back out. That's why he put Taylor in. When he put Sydney in, that's when he really got close because he put Bantam in first, and then he pulled Bantam for Taylor because he wanted to have a vet out there and try and get it closer. But it wasn't working, so that's why they gave Rakita the ball because Skylar was usually be like, all right, look, you go here, you go there. Natasha Cloud can do that, but Skylar is more offensive. You know what I'm saying? Tasha is more, you know what I'm saying, the playmaker. Skylar can do it all. She can score, she can play make, she can defend. So that's why it kind of fell through the fingers when they got the score, they got up there, but they spent so much energy getting the lead back, you know what I'm saying, digging out that hole. They really didn't have much left. And then the ref was like, oh, you breathe too hard, foul. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you fail, foul. So it, you know what I'm saying, wasn't there much they could do. And then soon, especially they saw Natasha Cloud get back on the floor, they was like, foul. So she's breathing on somebody. That's why she had to go back to the bench. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't even let her stay in the game. That's what Tyler Marshall's like. Somebody put her in. They was like, foul, she'll go right to the bench. They letting it be known we don't want her out here. It's wild. They literally got marked. I think they're just trying to send a message right now. Eventually, it'll fade in a couple weeks, and we'll get back to better basketball. But they won't let her play physical. Her game is like physical defense. She gonna get on you. She don't care if you're a 1, 2, 3, or 4. She gonna guard you. Because you saw her guard Janelle Salon, who's 6'4", knocked the ball out of her hands. Megan Gustafson jumped up, boom, knocked the ball, tipped the ball. She gonna guard you. She don't care. She 5'10", got length. But like I said, you got all these good guards, defensive guards. There's no need for Bantam out there unless you specifically like a situational. If you need a 3, but then at the same time, you got Rakik that can hit a 3. Hotcats can hit a 3. Sheldon can hit 3. So that's why they got so many two-way players, and you got that one culture piece. So like T. Kamala said, she's basically a culture piece. So I don't think they trade her because she's more of a culture piece.
Well, she said, T. Camilla said, Nate, I believe the Sky ends up at 500 or higher. They'll bring Bantam back. But if they're under 500, Bantam will be I
agree. I still don't know. Let's say they wind up like 6-7 games over 500. They make a good run of playoffs. And she like, yeah, I want to come back. And they like, no, we can't afford you because if the season goes well, then you got to remember that, you know what I'm saying? Let's say Camilla makes all defensive second team or something like that, or Rakia makes all WNBA, you know what I'm saying? Because then they got to pay them because they're on their rookie contracts, but then they hit that epic. Matter of fact, if both of them do it, let's say Camilla hit a, you know what I'm saying, peak, and she like, and Rakia, they all like, man, let's go. And she step up and both of them take steps, and you get either 1 or 2 of those rookies have to, you know what I'm saying, hit one of those all WNBA, they got to pay them. Like, well, we can't keep you. We got to pay Rakia and Camilla. You know what I'm saying? So they got to pay them $1 million. They had to pay Aaliyah.
They paying Rakia, definitely.
No, Rakia's still on her rookie contract. No, I'm saying,
right,
if you're a rookie.
I'm talking about next year. Next year, they giving Rakia that bag. If she do what I say, I predict Rakia gonna go to the All-Star game. She gonna be an All-Star this year.
I agree.
And I predict that this is her breakout season with the Chicago Sky. Everybody gotta admit, Rakia is let loose. he didn't activate Rakia, and she's playing 39, 36. You know what I mean? 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got the ultimate green light. She can shoot.
Your team wants better.
You heard what he said. He said that he is telling them to find her so she can at least put up the shots to see if she, you know what I mean, she even gonna make
Right. They can do something. Yeah, she caught fire. Yeah.
So the thing is that by you having that type of ultimate green light, in other words, Skylar not out there, it's Rakia team.
Yeah.
In other words, basically we know what that means. We ballers.
We know what that means. Yeah. I mean, she's the corner. Her and Camilla are the cornerstone. So yeah. And then you have the right role players around them.
I'm with ADP. Free Camilla.
What?
Free Camilla, man, because it don't.
Free Camilla. Camilla ain't going nowhere. Camilla actually likes Chicago. Camilla ain't going nowhere.
Chicago, but
she ain't going nowhere, bro. Clyde. Ain't no free Camilla. They literally brought in multiple point guards to get Camilla the ball. Skylar keep telling when she missed that pass the first game and it went through her hands. When she was blaming herself, Skylar was like, "Hey, I'm coming to you. Don't worry about it. Get that out your head."
Y'all know
She's like, "I'm coming to you. I got you."
Y'all know what I'm saying. But if she's not happy, Nate, what?
I believe she's having. They making sure. See, I believe it was a choice. I believe when they had that meeting in the offseason. Jeffrey and then so I believe they made a decision. They either had to pick Angel or Camilla. They had to build around one. That's all I believe what the discussion was. And they decided to build around Camilla since she's 6'7". I think Jeff P wanted her in the first place. Tyler, didn't know what situation he was coming into.
No, Jeff P.
So I think he picked.
That's not. Yeah, he didn't. Wrong, brother Nate. Jeff P. did not pick her. Teaspoon went on Angel. You forgot. Teaspoon said both of those were her picks. She had talked to she had talked.
I understand that. Let me finish, brother. I got you. I understand that.
Okay.
I understand what I'm saying. But when he said that when they was asking him last year about his cornerstones, and he said yes, they are our cornerstones. But I believe the discussion over the offseason was they had to pick which one they want to throw their entire roster behind. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they picked Camilla. They're like, well, let's go with Camilla. You know what I'm saying? She's the quiet one, as they say. She don't even like talking to the media. She was like, we done? All right, cool. Camilla ain't trying to hear none of that. No, but she's less of a quote unquote problem. You know what I'm saying? Quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? She's not as strong of a personality as Angel. So they was like, all right, let's go with Camilla. And that's why they went ahead and traded. That's why I think that's, you know what I'm saying? So that's the entire roster is pretty much built around Camilla because it's 4-1. It's 4 in and 1 out, the way the roster is built. So you pretty much got mostly shooters because Azare don't even be in the post. She's a shooter. Rakia, even if she's filling in as a 4 now, she's not really a post. So her and Camilla not really occupying the same space. And if she going towards the post, she's dishing to Camilla. That's what I'm saying. They decided to build around Camilla. So that's why she ain't going nowhere. And now her and Camilla are both saying they call themselves Rakilla. So you see that TikTok, they call themselves Rakilla. So they was like, we didn't have a name, but they gave us a name. So they literally are making TikTok. They call themselves Rakilla, which the fans came up with. So they call them. That's why she ain't going nowhere. She cool. She don't want to go nowhere. She wants to win. That's why she like, okay, we winning. We got shooters.
I want her to be happy. I want Camila Cardoso to be happy. I want Camila Cardoso to be the Gamecock that I know she is. That's my baby. Listen, I was with her.
Yeah.
Came in, which you already know. You know that. And I want Camila to be the best player that she can be. Okay?
Yeah. This is my opinion. I ain't lying about nothing, MSL. This is my opinion. I said when they said something about a meeting, I believe that's what they picked. They picked a side. I ain't lying about nothing. And if you got justifiable proof about what you're saying is 100% factual, then show it to me. I'm going about assumptions just like you is. Don't come to me telling me I'm lying. I ain't lying about nothing. I'm going off assumptions on how this roster was built. I'm making assumptions just like everybody else. This is sports. I'm not making nothing personal. This is my assumption on how the roster was built. They're,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're going to build it around Camilo.
Yeah,
So I'm going off assumption. I'm not lying about anything. This is assumption.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. I'm making an assumption about how the roster was built. That's it.
Well, me personally, I don't know what these people doing. I don't know what these people are doing.
Nah, none of us know.
You know what I mean? I don't know what they're doing. All I know is, Nate, I want my team to win.
Exactly. That's all
I want my team to win. I'm a Chicago man. I'm a Chicago through and through, blue blood. Like Michael Jordan say, we blue collar here.
Blue collar, yes, sir.
So my whole thing is that, you know, at the end of the day, I know that having Camilla in the mix is going to help us win.
Yeah.
Having Camilla in the mix going to help us win. If she's not in the mix, we have less likely chance to win.
Absolutely.
She's nice around the rim.
Mm-hmm.
She's a shot blocker. She's a force that's standing in the center of everything. She also after besides last night debacle, Camilla Cardoso has been the most dominant interior presence on the floor for Chicago early this season. Her game, her rebounding, her rim protection, and physicality are changing the game. Even if she sits in the paint. Camilla Cardoso game against Portland, she was a plus 18. Against the Valkyries, she was a plus 7, which led her up to a plus 25 the first 2 games. When Alyssa Hirsch put the hit piece out on Camilla and Skylar, she was wrong. She was wrong because Skylar Diggins, the first game against Portland, she was a plus 15. And then against the Valkyries, she was a plus 8. Both of those games combined, she was a plus 23. So Camilla was a plus 25 at the time that this third game happened. Camilla Cardoso was the highest plus minus on the team. The second highest plus minus was Skylar Diggins. The third highest plus minus was Gabrielle Hawkins. Now that Rickea Jackson has entered the chat, she has passed Gabriella, but the first 2 games, Gabriella Hawkins was a plus 22. You got what I'm saying? So, you know, the thing is that we just got to be happy with what we have. MSL just be
absolutely.
Let Chicago be happy. He don't want. He said, "I guess." Jabari, what's good, baby? So what I'm saying is, y'all, chat. Look, on the upside, I told y'all I'm gonna be very, very positive. I'm not gonna be negative about it, but you know, I just don't trust. I don't trust Tyler Marsh. I don't, brother. It's hard for me to do it because, once again, I don't know what he's doing. Why would you play? I mean, you give her 8 minutes then, brother. Give her 8 minutes. If you gotta play her, give her 8 minutes. Because you can't have it makes no sense to have the firepower of Sidney Taylor sitting on the bench. Sidney Taylor can take anybody. I said anybody. Sidney Taylor can take anybody. She quicker than most. Do you see how quick she is?
Yeah.
She's quicker than most people thought she was. She's very quick. She's super quick. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm still tripping on the fact that he gave her 400K though. I was like, 400? Really?
Yeah, he
Really?
gave her
400?
400K, bro.
400K?
Yeah, he.
Oh wait, what's the vet minimum? She should have got the vet minimum, if that. Like she already used 130K. Let me shut up. I was gonna make another fashion. Let me shut up.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let me stop.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. The thing is,
that's all love in this hill.
Oh, chat. We're not trying to put down none of our players. Okay, I'm trying to be positive. Okay, but I clearly gotta keep it real and agree with some of the people in the chat that you don't know what these damn people are doing. You don't know. They throw you off because the bad decisions. They make 2, 3, 4, 5 right decisions, and then they make a super bad decision. You got what I'm saying? I mean, I am glad that we got the team that we have, but it would have been better with Angel. But she gone. Okay.
Let her be in Atlanta, man. She got to go. Hey, I believe this will be Angel's. I actually think it's now I want to say a good thing, but I think it'll look better for Angel this game. Ryan Howard is out because listen, Ryan Howard be gunning. Ryan Howard be gunning. Alicia Gray is gonna pass to Angel. I don't know why they not making Angel a more part of the offense. I understand they want her to make sure she get comfortable. Honestly, Scott, I'm gonna go Atlanta real quick, bro, Clyde. You know what I mean? So
real quick, because I'm finna push Chicago. This is Chicago.
Right, real quick. Just based off the how they seen that playing. Based off real quick, I think they want to make sure she's comfortable in the offense. He should be more involved. I'm sorry. But the fact that Ryan isn't there, I think they still have a good chance to win. I mean, it is the Aces and they got Kennedy, but they can't be beat. Ain't nobody unbeatable. So I think you make Angel more part of the offense. You include her in the offense. Like she had to ask for the ball like 6, 7 times last game before she got it. Like she's like, hey, ball open. So they just gotta get used to each other's chemistry. So I just I don't think it's doom and gloom that Ryan Howard not playing. I think it's still be a good game. They still get a chance to win. Okay, that's it. I just think she needs to be more part of the offense. I'm watching that game.
I got to be fair, brother Nate. I got to be fair. I don't want NCAA to be doing that when we talking about the dream, and I can't have you doing it while we talking about the sky. I got to.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Let's switch it back up. But yeah, Sydney Taylor the beast star. Yeah, we can switch it back up. Sydney Taylor, like I said, Sydney Taylor, even as a rookie, will wind up taking Banner's minutes. Hawkins already had. Banner thought she's gonna be playing 20, 25 minutes. Now looking like well, you got a tube on the not with that cardio that she has. Not with that, you know what I'm saying? You can't play defense and you're not even hitting your shot consistently. So yeah, Hawkins took her minutes. Koulibaly gonna take more of her minutes. But you know what? They can't pay Koulibaly like that because now Koulibaly only got 10 more games to play in because she's on a development contract. You know what I'm saying? So Sydney Taylor's gonna probably wind up getting more minutes because she played better defense and she fast. I'm not comparing the players, but she seems like a lesser version, like a Kennedy Carter Light. Again, not saying she's Kennedy, but her quickness, her dribbling, I like her step back. You know what I'm saying? She got a long ways before she get to Kennedy. I'm just saying, with her speed, she kind of remind me of Kennedy, where she, you know what I'm saying, drive off the dribble, you know what I'm saying, drive to the lane and score, and know where she can score. She needs more minutes.
Now I ain't gonna give her no Kennedy Carter. Slow it down.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she. That's what I just said, brother. I'm just saying. She reminds me. You know, I just like when players are drafted, like, oh, this player is comparable to this player that's already playing. She's a rookie. I'm just saying, comparably. You know what I'm saying? I said she got a long way to get there, but she kind of, with her speed and handling, you know, ball handling, she kind of reminds me of a Kennedy. That's all I said. That I was saying, you know what I'm saying? She's just longer. Actually, the same height, 5'9". So that's all that's all I was saying. But ain't nobody can guard Kennedy. I'm just saying she kind of reminds me with the speed, the drive, and the ball handling. That's all I was saying.
She is very fast. Here you go, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe
Here
they
you go.
got a run in them in the fourth quarter. You're behind by a ton before tying this game at 28 apiece
Boom.
in the second
Look.
quarter.
Bye.
Nice play.
Y'all see how
Linsky-
quick that was? That was quick. That was super quick.
Oh, let me see that again. Let me see that. Let me see that again. What's going on, Brooklyn?
Super quick. Flash. Boom. You ain't even see the damn ball. That was a
fast,
flash
yeah.
play. Flash play. Once again, chat, and then I'm getting up off of it. This is called a flash play. Pick, roll, flash, boom.
Boom. You see how fast that went? You see what I'm saying?
Super fast. What up, Brooke? My boy.
Go, Brooke.
He's super fast right there. So, you know,
That's a bad girl. All she needs is get more. Man, look at that. Off the bench. See, I was saying she's not getting sixth player of the year because I don't think she'll be on the bench the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the game, rest of the season. I don't think she's staying on the bench. You can't keep her on the
she ain't
bench.
gonna take Jackie Young's spot.
Well, who else to start? Was it Chelsea? Is it Jewel Lloyd starting?
Jewel Lloyd?
Yeah, Jewel Lloyd can go back to the bench.
Okay.
Go back to the bench. Hey, you know what's crazy? On 2K, they got Kennedy starting on 2K. So it's only right. I mean, for real, you need to go ahead and put Kennedy Carter in the starting lineup.
5 UCLA Bruins drafted in the first round, 6 overall.
Ooh, look at that, Tasha Cloud.
Yeah, man.
And she missed all the training camp, and she's still getting back into it.
And she missed
preseason, everything.
Preseason, everything. Yeah. This 1 week. This just 1 week. This 1 week.
Yep, 1 week. I love that step back three she hit. She went that step back three.
She
at the
only
buzzer.
gonna get better. She only gonna get better.
You know, for me, it was pretty special to watch Gabrielle. Here's Koff, so dangerous in the.
Hawkins is not scared of these people. Hawkins is not scared of these people. Good pickup. He cooked on that. I think Gabriella, she not Sonia Citron. She close.
Yeah. 6 foot, can defend, can shoot. She just needs to get more comfortable in the system.
You should go look, blow by. You got it?
Oh, Brooke, you don't want these problems.
No, you don't want no problem.
You don't want these problems.
Blow by.
Look at that. Woo!
Swiss Army knife. Off.
Look at that defense without fouling. That was good. That was good defense on the 3 without fouling of a vet.
So, bro, Cloud. Well, hey, what's up, Juice? I see you in the building. Yeah, man. So I think we all right. I don't think.
Yeah, we good.
Everybody calm down. Because you know what I'm saying, we got this girl right here, this woman right here. Look.
Chicago and free throws, making your free throws, and it certainly doesn't.
We got this girl right here.
Hey, she was talking mad trash to AT when she hit that 3 on her, man.
She was talking mad trash. Like, come on with it. What you gonna do? Here you go, right here. Here you go. You ready for it?
Averaging.
There you go.
9.
Look at Tasha Cloud. She running the pace. Look how fast she is. Did y'all see how
she like catch that whack? Woo! Hey, she was talking to the crowd and everything, boy.
Cloud, she pushing.
I can't. Hey, talking about bad trades, man. We got her for Ariel Atkins.
I think that was real diabolical. At least you don't know what the future hold for Angel. He got two boxes of Skittles. But
hey, I'll take them 2 first-round picks. I'll take them. Ain't no, you can, 2 first-round picks, baby. tell Nate what I was doing on 2K. Oh, please. And we getting off. I think we getting our point guard next year. And Hoa Richardson, 6'2" point guard out of France. Gonna be in the draft next year. She good.
I don't know. All I can tell you is Tasha Cloud. All I can tell you is all she needs.
Hey, SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH. And people gotta remember, Skylar, she's what, 35, gonna be 36. Skylar took off 2 years. She don't play overseas. A lot of these players play overseas.
Yeah, she don't play overseas.
And Tristan, she took 2 years off. You know what I'm saying, for her when she was pregnant.
No more. Yeah, she not.
Yeah. So she got young legs.
Mix.
Look at that. And the foul.
That's on their way back. They could have won this game. It was just the wrong rotation. He should have not had took Sydney Taylor out.
Yeah. Hey, he should have activated Westbell too, but because she just started scoring over Koulibaly.
SKYLARDIGGINS 0 points. 12 minutes, 0 points. Rachel Banham 12 minutes, 5 points. Camila Cardoso 10 minutes, 2 points.
They got punched in the eye. Man, I hope she's gonna be all right. Especially going against I think she's gonna play because she's going against Olivia, who is at Notre Dame. Going against Miles. So she probably have to wear some goggles or something like Alicia Gray. I just pointed that out.
I don't know. But she keeps getting hit in the eye. She got hit in the eye twice already.
Yep, twice.
Game 2 and Game 3. It says the entire Chicago Sky team is effing scamming the fans tonight. 10 minutes played for Camila Cardoso when she was averaging 27 effing minutes. And no doubt, give me the foul, BS. Played 3 minutes with 1 effing foul in the first quarter. This was robbery and nothing else. Damn. You better get up off of Camilla's head.
All right, bro.
They rough.
Good pass. Quick hands by Diggins. Ayayi down. Numbers favoring Chicago.
And one.
It's an and one for Hawkes. Diggins checking
I think we're going to be okay, though.
Yeah, we're going to be fine. Yeah.
There go my baby Bop. Yeah, my baby Bop.
Hey, Dallas got a good roster, but they ain't got no size, and their coach is trash. I'm sorry. That coach, he don't think it's college, man.
He cooked. This ain't no college.
Yeah, he cooked.
All these girls out like that. These professional basketball players.
Right. And you start talking about locker room, you know what I'm saying? People, stuff that should be said in the locker room. You can say they ain't college. This ain't college.
This ain't college. This is not college. You cannot do that, sir. Sir, you cannot do that. Sir, no, sir. You cannot do that. So, okay, chat. I gave y'all what I could give. Hold on. We going to be back, and then I'm going to cover this last story. And then we going to get up out of here. Let me do this, and then we can
soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
All right. Oh, let me go back. Okay, so here's the hit.
Straight in the face.
Here's the hit. Boom. Ooh. I don't know, Chet. Y'all tell me. But what I do know, it should have been a technical foul.
Yeah. That should have been a flagrant one. because she got anything above the neck, man.
Yeah.
Even if it's inadvertent, it still should have been a flagrant one.
Yeah, y'all tell me. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. So that's what took her out. Khalil Copper was smart. She took Skylar out the game. She took Skylar out the equation.
Yeah, that really took us out of our offense without Skylar. Natasha Cloud still held her own, but she didn't go through, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she missed all the preseason and scrimmaging and practice. Like all off season. She got literally signed at the last second.
It says that Skylar seen stars and after that play. Yeah, man.
Yeah, she was.
I'd have been hitting my eye a couple times. Say, nah, Sky got their hands full with Olivia Magic Miles. You got it, Jabari Mitchell. Olivia Magic Miles is next.
And she still can't play no D. I'm sorry.
You better get up off.
They had on D though.
She been doing good. She a plus. All of her games.
They had her well on defense. That's all I'm gonna say is they hired her well on defense. I saw all of whenever anybody realized like, oh, she can't guard me and drive on her. That's exactly what they did.
Pace this last game. So what you talking about?
And Caitlin Clark gets steals. That don't mean you're a good perimeter defender because people can't handle the ball.
No, Caitlin Clark shoots the passing lane. It's a different types of defense, which you know. Come on now.
Okay. She's
it's different types. She don't shoot lanes because we agree.
She's not
Olivia Miles.
She's a below average on ball defender. That's what I mean.
Okay, she's
on
ball defender, right? We come on. Let's be real. She's
as an on ball. Look, Brooklyn already broke this down for me, and I looked into it even more, and he's right. As an on ball defender, she's very porous, but she can be with the right game plan, help defense. They hide her very well because they know as soon as somebody trying to drive on her, Courtney Williams or you know what I'm saying, somebody else, Natasha Howard, you know they jumping over the cover. So, but I will isolate. I'm like, hey, isolate. I'm over the wing because she can't guard me. I'm isolating. That way they can't help on defense, but ain't nobody really called it out except a couple players. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's like I said.
That's y'all opinion. I disagree, but you know, that's y'all. Everybody, you know what I mean, got their opinion, right to opinion. I've been telling
let me send this link to Brooklyn.
I've been telling y'all this. You was on the air with me. You was there over there on that channel over there when they told me that Olivia Miles wasn't even a point guard. You was over there. Yeah. Me, you, Brooklyn, Keisha, you know, those other people that I'm not gonna mention was on that channel. And he said, you know, I know my boy Brass Taz, he admitted his fault. Brass Taz is my guy. So he was on Sister Tony. I said, go ahead, I accept your apology, Brass Taz. He said, I apologize. Brass Taz had to apologize because what I was told was Olivia Magic Miles was not Magic, and I'm disgracing Magic Johnson's name, and she's not a point guard. She's not even a guard. She's fugazi. She's not real. That's what I was told over there on that other channel who break down film.
Yeah, like I didn't say she hasn't been defending. I just said as an on-ball defender, she's definitely been trying because coach, she wasn't playing it. When she got drafted, she said, "Bring your defense," because you playing defense here. But still, as an overall point guard, she does play like a vet. Like you know what I'm saying. She did stay her 5th year, but even last year, she's ready to come out. So I'm just saying, as an on-ball defender, you know what I'm saying. She's doing better, but she's still below average. Her feet still too slow to slide.
Well, she'll lose a little bit of that baby fat as she goes on. She'll lose that baby.
Yeah, she'll definitely get better. Yeah, she'll get better. But I'm like, as of right now,
right? She gonna get stronger and she gonna get better, and her passes is gonna be even crazier.
Yeah,
the best passer in the WNBA is no other than the point guard. But after the point guard, it is Olivia Magic Miles. And at a certain point, she gonna overtake the point guard because the point guard have a lot of turnovers herself. You got what I'm saying? It's gonna be the torch gonna be passed, whether you know what I mean. like it or not, the torch is gonna be passed. And Olivia is
for sure.
be the baddest passer I predict she the baddest passer in the history of the WNBA. The coldest passes that you want to. I mean, listen, man. The way she passes like a seasoned vet. You did?
Yeah, she do. Yeah.
She passes like a seasoned vet. You know what I'm saying? So Miles ain't got nothing. Her ceiling is very high. She's improved on the three. They said she couldn't hit the 3-point shot after she got injured over there in North Carolina. Hey, my Brooklyn. Over there in North Carolina. So
I ain't nobody's Brooklyn. I'm your
right. I'm gonna say, wait, what?
Else? You can say my brother. Don't call me your Brooklyn.
See, there you go. You starting that shit again, Brooklyn. See, I give you a couple minutes. You start doing that. I was trying to say.
Hey, he said it before I did. I was like, yo, Brooklyn, what?
My brother Brooklyn. Stop it. There you go. Y'all know when you be with your friends, they be playing and shit. I mean, that's what friends do. So, what I was saying, Brooklyn.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you saying that Diddy or that Diddy lotion.
There you go. You bring up you saying that name. I ain't saying no name.
Pause.
We I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't gonna even say the name. I don't even know who you was talking about, brother.
Yeah, me neither.
What's going on,
bro? Yeah, I was just saying as an on-ball defender. Yeah, she's still a great point guard. She easy rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? But Dallas proved my point. Yeah, I will.
I will say that.
Success, because Minnesota will have a better record than Seattle. Go ahead, bro.
So I understand where Nate is coming from, because if you obviously the girls go straight from college to the pros. Right. So the way they was using her, I know. So from what I saw, from my estimation, the way Niele Ibu used her was, obviously if you got somebody like Hannah Hidalgo, you're gonna and you got Sonia Citron, those gonna be your primary defenders. Mm-hmm. So they put Olivia in the corner a lot, but still, from what I saw when Olivia was on Notre Dame, she looked like she gave effort, right? Mm-hmm. It looked like her defense wasn't like a liability. But from what I saw from TCU, it was like totally different. And I don't know, it could have been a coaching philosophy, but the way she was being utilized in TCU, I didn't even see effort. I saw more like trying to hide her on defense. So that kind of made me lose confidence in her, because I was the one fighting against everybody 2 years ago.
Me and you too.
I was fighting against people saying, no, she can defend. She does have good defense.
She's a leader in steals on the team.
Right. She's not. I was saying she wasn't like a great defender, nothing like that. But she had, she could defend. I said, if you have people, and when I look at the pros, you got people in the pros right now that's not great defenders. I said, if they could do that, she can do that. She'll be fine in the pros, right? But from what I saw from TCU this year, it looked totally different. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just a coaching philosophy, or maybe she just wasn't, sometimes different people don't put the what's the word? They don't make you give the effort. So if they're not gonna make you give the effort, you might not give the effort, right? So from what I saw from TCU, it didn't really look like she gave effort. So I was like, I changed my mind. I was like, listen, I'm not one of those people who can't say I'm wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she can't defend, right? But then from what I'm seeing from Minnesota, and we already know who REESE is. She a coach. She gonna coach you. She's been giving the effort again, and she's been defending. So I understand where Nate is coming from, but from what I see since she's been in the league, she's been giving the effort. So I think it's a small sample size, and I can't really make from what is about 3 games. I can't really make an assessment just yet. Give it about 10, 15 games. And then I'll tell you whether I think she can defend or not. But so far, right now, from what I've seen in these 2 games, she's been giving the effort. She's been defending, right? Like, nobody's expecting her to be a lockdown defender. So I'm not expecting that from her, but I'm expecting her to give effort and not be a cone. And so far, she's been doing a good job. So I can't say she can't defend just yet, but I got to, in about 10 games, I give you my assessment on on where I think her defense is at in the WNBA. But right now, I think she's doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this, man. The W is gotten more exciting, like you said, Brooke. When me and you were talking that one
Hold
night.
on, let me joke on before you finish. Let me joke on my brother MSL real quick. I was able to get out my full statement without somebody interjecting or finishing. So I just wanted to point that out. I was actually surprised. I was like, wait, I got my full thought out? Oh shit. Yeah. Shout out to my brother MSL in the chat. But
You know, y'all some New Yorkers. Hey, you know, y'all New Yorkers, y'all cut each other off. That's a tradition.
That's
That's a
funny.
tradition. You know, me and Nate, we just go back for Chicago. Hey, Chicago brothers be getting irritated, so you got to let them go ahead and get it out, and then you got to talk, because you know the brothers of Chicago, they'll start going pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Y'all, you New Yorkers, no matter if you from Brooklyn, Queensbridge, whatever borough you from, y'all cut each other off. I mean, that's y'all tradition. I don't get involved in it. I don't get irritated by nothing, because I know.
I will say this.
I just know that
we got the same energy y'all got. So what we do is, I don't really know y'all lingo out there, but what we do is we say respectfully. You know what I mean? So it's like so I'm talking about when we cut people off. So like we do it in a respectful way, because you know I'm not trying to disrespect you. Like, say we having a conversation is intense and you got your thoughts, and if you cut me off, you cut, like, you know what I mean? As long as the conversation is flowing, as long as it's not this, so we'd be like, yo, respectfully, I'm gonna cut you off, but. And then you proceed to cut them off.
no, we don't go for that shit. Hey, let me get my moment. Hey, we don't do that shit in the crib. We be like, respectfully, motherfucker, you was being disrespectful.
Like, did you just cut me off?
You know, but it's a different lingo. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Brooklyn, you talk slow, we talk slow. You got what I'm saying? So but the dialect of the slowness is, you know, New York got more of the English format, the right proper English format. We in Chicago got more of a Southern swag and slang, right?
Right.
So, you know, you can remember when you started, me and you started with each other. Remember when me and you was laughing and motherfucker had told me, Nate, he say, oh my God, with both of these guys on the channel, they both talk slow. I couldn't get through 8 minutes of that shit.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I started talking Spanish on you, guys. Yes, how fast I talk. Like, I talk fast on you.
You know, but the thing is, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, because the WNBA is falling into place. We ain't only in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we're actually everybody got to calm down, just like the Dream playing Las Vegas Aces, and then Howard's not playing, so that might be an L. So calm down. That ain't no big deal. If they lose, they lose, but if they win, it's gonna be big time. You got what I'm saying? But if they lose, if the Dream lose, that's an understandable loss. You got what I'm saying? SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH didn't play. That's an understandable loss. Okay, it set the momentum off. 41 to 26 free throws is an understandable loss. And this is what I was telling them last night, Brooklyn, which you agreed with me. Last night, what I was saying was, Phoenix Mercury only scored 21 times from the field. Chicago scored 29 times from the field. So the defense part was played. Why? Because Chicago outscored them and the Mercury didn't. But what happened was the free throw disparity put the game
on reps. Yeah.
But put the game on there. But I know Brooklyn understood what I was saying, but they couldn't understand what I was talking about because of the emotional thing of the loss. I wasn't uptight about the loss. The loss is that. See, Brooklyn no ball. So Brooklyn knew exactly what I was talking about. If another team ain't scored more than the other team, it's a reason why. It's more than just being off. It was defensive play. This was a defensive, which we already saw. It was a defensive game because fouls was called, right? Hard defense was played, right? They was trying to say, that's not going to be tolerated this year, right? But last year, if this was last year, most of those calls wouldn't even happen. You got what I'm saying? And then the Sky, of course, would have won the game with the last year rules, right? So we getting brand new about how, you know what I mean, stop. If you get outscored, which 29 to 21, that sounds like the Chicago Sky should have won this game. But they didn't win this game because why? 41 free throws was shot against 26 free throws. And you're not going to win. It's just, I mean, a close game, you're not going to win that at all.
I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to go back to your point about Ron Howard being out. I feel like, and I've been saying this, so I'm consistent in what I'm saying. I feel like you can't really worry about who's in and out because at the end of the day, the league is so balanced this year. As long as both teams come to play, because you can have a team that just whatever, they might be tired or whatever, they don't come to play. But as long as both teams come to play, I think, and this is just my opinion based on the parity of the league this year, I think every game or most games or 90% of the games this year is probably going to come down to the wire in the fourth quarter. Don't matter who's out there. So I don't think I don't really think the Atlanta Dream need to worry about Ron Howard not being out there. I think the Atlanta Dream need to worry about coming out and playing a tough game for four quarters because regardless if Ryan is out there or not, it's going to come down to the fourth quarter. It's going to be a close game in crunch time, and whoever is the most together team and whoever defends well and whoever plays together on offense is going to be the team. Whoever executes is going to be the team that can pull it out on the end. So I don't really think it matters because regardless if Ryan Howard is there or not, it's going to be a tough game. And like we see it, it's not just with the Aces who are the defending champs. We see it with the Toronto Tempo. We see it with, Portland beat the Liberty. That surprised me the other day, right? The only team that hasn't got over the hump yet is Connecticut, but Connecticut just had a tough game that they lost with the Aces. So it's like every team this year has the potential to beat another team. So I don't even think you can have a mindset of worrying about who's in and who's out and what's going on. I think at the end of the day, you got to be like, you know what? We got to come and fight for four quarters no matter what's going on because anybody could beat anybody this year, right? I don't think it's going to be no easy wins this year unless the team is just like tired or, whatever the case may be. But I think almost every game is going to come down to the wire. It's going to be tough games. We already had two overtime games in Washington.
Who expected that?
Exactly. The Mystics already played two overtime games this season. You get what I'm saying?
Who expected that?
People don't realize how competitive the league. And I said this. Somebody in the chat, I think it was your boy Shot-Town. Somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And I was like, "Yo, I said 13 out of the 15 teams. I think it's going to be competitive this year." Now, obviously, some teams, even if you're competitive, that for whatever reasons, whether you're not playing defense or maybe teams is not together or your coach is in the media talking about his selfishness in the locker room for whatever reason, you're gonna have certain teams.
I think he lost. Look,
we'll see. Hold on, I'm landing my plane right now. We can talk about that. But for whatever reason, you're gonna have certain teams just lose, right? You're gonna have certain teams lose close games, and you're gonna have certain teams fall to the bottom. But that don't mean that those teams can't be competitive and just lose in the end. So I really think you can't really worry about who's in the lineup or what's going on. I think you just got to come. I think your mindset, if you want to win and get to, I think the playoffs is October, September for the WNBA. If you want to get to October, your mindset just got to be come out and just fight hard and stick together for four quarters, no matter what's going on.
No matter what's going on.
I don't think Atlanta could worry about Ryan Howard. They just, like you said, regardless win or lose, they can lose them all. That's cool. But you gonna see them again, and it's gonna be a tough game whether she
It's
there or
gonna be
not.
a tough
So
game the
don't
next
don't
time.
worry about whether she there or not. Just come out and play for tough quarters. And then also before I land my plane, because I was in the chat when y'all said this, I disagree, Nate, with because you need a puncher off the bench. And even though I think Kennedy is talented enough to start on any team in the league, I think she's in a perfect position in Vegas because if you got that much firepower in your starting lineup, when they sit down, you want to be able to keep the same energy up. And Kennedy provides
Okay,
that.
you gotta
off the
keep it
bench.
balanced. Okay, I see
Yeah,
what you're
exactly. She
saying. Yeah.
provides. So I get what you say. I agree with you. She's talented enough to start, but for that team, I think she's in a perfect position because how do you beat Vegas when you got the MVP on the bench, you got the point guard on the bench, you know what I mean? But then Kennedy, and then not only is Kennedy out there, she's out there with she's out there with a Drew Lloyd, or she's out there with somebody that's, you know what I mean? Like they really tough to beat. So I think she's in a perfect position.
Did you hear me about the foul calls though? And one of the main things they were people complaining about is not necessarily just the foul, it's the consistency. Because you can't say you bumped her, it's gotta be freedom of movement. But then Caitlin's still doing full arm extension she was doing her rookie year. This year 3, she's still trying to push off and get foul call for one time, and then but it's against the Mystics, it's national TV. So it's like, we gotta make sure they win. Because they're on TV 44, you know what I'm saying, all this time. So we got to make sure they win. And they're not calling. Then when she don't get the ball up, she flopping and flailing, telling the ref, hey, you need to call it. And the ref like, man, you got to get down there and play ball. And so that's what, I don't know if you heard about the white ref, black ref thing. My guy, Bad just pointed it out. She only clapping the black people face. So she yell at the white refs. But when it comes to clapping, that's disrespectful. I know about in the Midwest of Chicago, when you start clapping in somebody's face, we finna go. You know what I'm saying? You clapping in my face? Well, let's go then. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. You just clap. You might as well spit in my face. You just, you clapping? Oh, okay. So when you clapping in the black person's face, but she did that to the black refs. And that's why he teed her up. He's like, oh, for real? Tech? He like, who you think you talking to? She's like, oh, man, that's whatever. He said, do it again. He said, they ain't playing well this year. That's why he called her a tech. That's like, hey, what you doing? And he went on her when he repped the next game, he was supposed to be there. They moved him out. Oh, you couldn't give her a tech, so they switched him out.
I'm going to add something to what you're saying, Nate, because I think freedom of movement is freedom of movement. And another person I see doing it is Alyssa Thomas, but she obviously
did it last night.
Obviously, she doesn't go into the paint, but she always pushed her arm. She always put that arm out and push whoever in front of her. And I'm like, isn't that an offensive foul? Like, you got to call that.
Yeah, a rookie looking like, hey, but they're like, oh, you're a rookie, you can get pushed to the. But
so
they was
call it.
Yeah, they call it what they want to.
Sometimes at the 3-point line, you'll see them call that foul, but they don't never call it like. For at least the only person I see doing is Alyssa. Maybe other people do it too, but I see like that's her move when she go into the paint. She pushing you out the way and she going for that layup. Like, that's her move. But I'm like, isn't that the same thing as freedom of movement? I'm confused.
Yeah, literally. And rookie found out that hey, you got to keep your stand. You got to keep. They're not gonna call nothing. So you got to try and stay there and try to flop a little. You got to sell it a little bit. Because that's the thing. It's not necessarily flopping. You got to kind of sell when you got to make sure the ref know. You got to let them know, like, hey, she pushing her arm out as I'm going to the rim. Ain't that a foul? And they say, yeah, I bet. So when they go into the rim again, you got to sell it. So that's why I see, some of the vets doing, like, hey, she can't keep sticking her arm out. He's like, what you mean? She's sticking her arm out. That's, you know what I'm saying? A straight arm bar. So when they start calling Kayla for it, she was looking like, what? That's why she didn't score nothing. But it was the fourth quarter. They're like, hey, you got to let her get away with it. That's literally what it was. That's the only reason. And they start calling everything on the Mystics. They was like, foul. What? Foul. They get them in the game. It was ridiculous. They still lost.
Kaylin is hilarious, though, because you could tell, like, I don't know if she was, or you know what I mean? I don't know who, like, we got to find out who decided they want this to be a rule. But, like, every time they call it on Caitlin, her face be so shocked, like, this is supposed to be put up, not me. You supposed to be calling it on them, not me.
Right.
Like,
is that on me? What? Yeah. They got the nerve to say somebody else flopping. You're the super flopper. What is you talking about? You literally hit your hand on your hand hit you in the face. You're flopping back. They're like, what are you doing? Oh my God. You hit yourself. What is you talking? Your hair hit you in the face and you flopping. Man, something wrong with that chick. And then she got the weakest layup package. She trying to go up, and they tracking her ball because she ain't got no adjustment. She don't work on her game at all. She literally looks the same as her first year. There's no change at all. She's literally doing the same BTB behind the back, try to step back, see if you're gonna fall for it and drive it to the rim. She's doing the same thing since her rookie year. She ain't changed nothing. Why ain't they talking about that like they talk about Angel? Oh, she's still, man. This heifer still doing the same thing her rookie year. Why ain't y'all talking about that?
What I will say is this, y'all. Caitlin Clark, to no fault to her, Caitlin Clark is the bag of rocks that was pushed off saying that it was a bag of gold. Now that everyone is now, even the Indiana fans, even the Clarkies are infighting about she's ruined, she's broken. You know, Jason Whitlock. What I want to say is this. Caitlin Clark, to no fault of her own, and some of it, of course, what I played today, you got to go to the video of this one right here, the Game of Thrones type of thing that I got up here. Caitlin Clark, she professed herself, you know, as best able to shoot the ball. So it's some things that I did hear the Clarkie saying that Caitlin said herself. She's best coming on transition and shooting. But she said this after she said that. She said, but we didn't get the win, so it doesn't count. It means nothing.
What? Wow.
She said it means nothing. So she's understanding that chucking up shots means nothing when you can't win. And when you can't win, it's really, really ugly. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse because they have set up this girl of being the greatest of all time. They have set up this girl of being the best basketball player in the world. They have set up this girl of being of John the Liquidator, saying she's the best white person athlete ever. And then you got a Breonna Stewart is the most decorated high school, college, and in the pros white girl of all time, and Dana Taurasi. You got what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't know. You know, saying certain things, you got to be accountable. And Fat Boy Liquidator need to stop lying on there with cheeseburger eating ass. Jason Whitlock.
My guy is Mick. I hate Mick, yo.
Oh man, that dude.
Mick is a coward. He's a liar. He flip flops. He does.
Yeah, he just lies so much.
He
Like
lies.
straight flip flopper.
He just making videos, and these dumbasses keep going and giving him clicks. And one time he's saying that Asia is ruined. The Aces is not gonna be there after they lose. Then the next time he's saying, "Oh, Asia, the video he just made today. Oh, Asia Wilson is the greatest player in basketball." So you know, stop that dude from Ireland, man. Y'all the dummies. That
has no idea what's going on over here.
The reason that I know the shit gets sent to me of what he say, the little clip it. That stuff be on little clippets, so I still don't give him no view. You got what I'm saying? No.
Yeah.
Mickey Talk Sports, y'all need to stop it, man. That dude, that bastard, just a liar. He told everybody, he said, man, I literally made my mortgage. That was last year. Do you remember that, Nate? He said,
I remember that.
My mortgage the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
I've been a Caitlin Clark fanboy because you post about when Angel had one bad game. He sure made that a video, but I ain't seen nothing about Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? 7 turnovers.
You know what he did?
1 for 9, and they ain't seen none of that,
bro. So it was a game. It was a game. I think it was preseason. So it was a game where Caitlin Clark, she came out, she shot 2 for 10 or whatever the case may be. So he made a video about it, but he made a video instead of highlighting the 2 for 10. He made a video about the coach and how the coach playing her wrong and the coach need to
Oh
do
my
this,
God.
that, and the
Yeah,
third,
he
right?
playing, man.
But
He
then Angel
playing this.
comes out. Remember that first game that Angel played. Angel, she missed a bunch of shots with it. I think it was against Chicago. And then was it
Yeah,
that one? It was
preseason.
It
Yeah,
was one of the
That was
I
games.
think it's a
Chicago.
Missed a bunch
preseason
of shots.
game. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he put her field goal percentage in the fucking in the thumbnail. But I'm like, yo, you ain't do that to Caitlin, and Caitlin's was worse. Caitlin's was 20%.
Right.
Angel's was like
Yeah.
30%. I was like, you ain't put Caitlin thumbnail the field goal percentage all out in your thumbnail. But when Angel, you put, and then mind you, if you would have watched the game, Angel played a good game. So
Man,
it wasn't
yeah,
even
yeah,
like.
he played. She
Matter
played
of fact,
a good
it was
game, but he
against
was that.
it was the first game of the season. It was against Minnesota. I'm like, yo, if you actually watched the game,
Alyssa.
Angel, she played bad offensively. She did, right? I'm an Angel fan. I could be honest, but it's two sides of the ball. She played great. If you seen every time she switched and stopped the shot, she made every single defensive play correct. And she was the reason they won that game, or one of the reasons. I mean, her impact was one of the reasons why they won that game. So anybody who watched that game will tell you she played a good game. She just missed shots. But the way he framed it was like, oh, she this and that, and she still hasn't gotten better, and the layups this, and I'm like, yo, you could tell you ain't even watched the game. You just want to slander him.
No, he didn't watch
Because
the game.
Caitlin actually played bad. She ain't do nothing right, but yet is Stephanie White fault. Is Caitlin ain't do nothing wrong, even though she ain't playing no defense. You know what I mean? She ain't doing. If Caitlin's shots is not falling, she's not affecting the game, right?
Nope.
If she's not making those passes everybody loves, she's not affecting the game. So if she's coming out missing shots and turning over the ball more than she assisting, she don't affect the game. But nobody will say that. They say, oh my God, is everybody else's fault. Angel can miss shots and still make winning plays because she do more than just score. She
Absolutely.
rebounds and she plays defense. But nobody
Yeah.
gives her credit. And she find her teammates. She'll make certain passes. So it's like the haters won't give her credit. But that's why they piss me off. But they could, you know what I mean? I'd rather talk about the positive. They could, you know.
Yeah. We gonna get up off this subject, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Tune in this Monday. We're gonna talk about the power rankings Monday night. So MSL, you and Nate come back Monday night. We're gonna talk about part 2 of the power rankings and who's what, who's who, and where they got everybody after the weekend. And then we just definitely gonna break everything down, as tomorrow game goes on in Monday night. Game is gonna be played. Whoever play Monday night, 10 o'clock. Everybody be here, man. We gonna talk about the power rankings and what the ESPN got everybody up as, and what we think, and who, as far as we know now that we were in game 4 and 5.
Real quick, can I interject?
Go ahead.
I'm just joking. I wanted to fuck.
Game 4 and 5. MSL ain't up here.
Quick injury. Aaliyah Boston is out again, lower leg injury. I think she has a meniscus injury, man. What I say? Didn't I say if Aaliyah Boston is injured, they will not be, because they don't have no backup big. I said if she get injured, they're screwed because their roster is trash. They're like, oh, they're definitely a contender. Based on what? That roster, not based on their roster. You can't based off of what last year because it's not the same roster.
Injuries gonna happen.
Right, and she's already hurt still from Unrivaled. Like she scored 4 points the other day. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, her leg, and they said lower leg. I think it's her meniscus. So if her meniscus is injured again, she's probably not playing for the rest of the year. Especially if she got a sprained ACL. That's 4 months.
Well, we gonna see if you was right, because you said that if she go down, it's over for them. So we gonna see.
Yeah, I mean they can probably still win a game here too, just based off the refs and Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? Shooting threes and the refs again in the league making help, make sure they win. But no, unless they make a trade for an actual big, they not winning anything,
bro.
Definitely not the playoffs,
bro. What I'm gonna tell you this, man. Listen, let me tell y'all this, bro. Jason Whitlock is trying. Jason Whitlock is trying.
Oh, what he say now?
He trying. Listen, he trying his best. He just to say, forgive him and forgive Caitlin. You know, begs for forgiveness. Caitlin Clark.
Are you serious?
You know what I'm saying? And she's broken, and the people have broke her. She's broken. She was the best ever. You got what I'm saying? And now after the first year of play, Jason Whitlock said they broke her. They broke her the first year of play. Now she's broken. She's not gonna be able. She's the Humpty Dumpty that fell off the wall, and she's not gonna be able to be put together again. You got what I'm saying? He was acting like he was mean up there with the Blues. You got what I'm saying? Begging for forgiveness for Caitlin Clark shooting 19% because she was broken. Get your ass out of here, you goofy ass bastard. You fat nasty, and your mama didn't raise you right. But anyway,
her back hurts because she playing golf in off season. My bad. That's why her back hurts. She don't play ball. She plays golf.
Yeah,
she's not, you know what I'm saying? She's not a professional. She just, and you see her trying golf. That's why her back hurts. She's playing golf and going to Taylor Swift concerts. She ain't working on a game.
Let me make another point based off that too. What she doing in the off season? I think the whole reason, you know, everybody was upset with her for the Morgan Molly thing, right? But I think the whole reason she did that, or part of the reason I should say, she did that was to keep up with Angel. Because mind you, when Angel's off the court, or even when she's on the court, look at the people that come out to see Angel, right? Got all the stars. People want to talk about Caitlin's attendance, but Angel is the reason why all the stars is coming to the WNBA, right? And even when she's off the court, look at who she hang out with. So I think Caitlin, because you know everybody say Caitlin is boring unless it comes to basketball, right? So I think that was her attempt of connecting to a celebrity. It was just like that celebrity.
It was a racist point,
right? That celebrity, like all the I think her connection to like Taylor Swift a couple years ago, and now more. I think it's trying to like build a little bit of interest off the court, saying like, look, you know what I mean? Remember the All-Star game? I think she brought out what's the guy named a singer? She wanted the singer to come out. The Mario. Mario.
No, that was that was Angel. He was at the after party. She didn't bring him out.
Weekend. Yeah,
that was the after party.
Yeah, but I think I heard that she requested that. I could be wrong.
She wanted to jump up there and sing with him, but he didn't come because of her.
No, she requested. I
did hear she was drunk and up there with him trying to sing. And she didn't want her boyfriend there. Like, she didn't want him there. I do know that. Whoa. Go ahead, bro, Clark. Go ahead. Bust that note. Pause. Well, I sound like you waking up.
Hold on, I got this is my boy too. I mean, he a cool motherfucker. He be smoking a lot of weed though. God dog it. Man, he a cool
I know her rookie year, Jason Sudeikis came to the All-Star game too. I don't know, you remember he was in the huddle trying to hype everybody up, and he's on Angel's side because they was on the same team. And Angel was just looking at him like, dude, why are you here? I remember everything you said about me. I was laughing so hard at the face Angel was giving him because he was like, yeah, everybody. And she was just looking at him like, why are you here? Why are you here? I didn't ask you to be here. Why are you here? She was looking at him like, dude, why are you here? No one wants you here. So that was her celebrity because he's a Hawkeye fan. He's from Iowa, so I think he's an actor. I think he's some kind of famous actor or whatever. Well, yeah, Jason Sudeikis came to was at the All-Star game her rookie year when her and Angel's on the same team. I just remember the look Angel was giving him like, ew, why are you here? Oh yeah, her racist boyfriend. Yeah, they was liking racist tweets about her. So yeah, and she makes it worse by trying to act like it doesn't happen and trying to ignore her racist fans. So she makes herself look bad. So yeah, you're right. That was probably her way of trying to make it look like, yeah, look, I know famous people too, and it just looks so much worse. Like I said, she's better off walking down the street with Chubb the Builder. That's pretty much what she walked out with. It's like, oh, that's what we doing? And then I'm trying to compare it to Angel. Well, if Angel had to walk out with Chris Brown, people are looking like, oh, look, she went with Chris Brown. What that mean? I'm confused. What y'all talking about? Total difference.
Well, she got to try to do something. You got what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Because she's so poor on. She's so poor.
Yeah, not famous.
On being around people, because her personality is not that, right? So her personality, she's like a quirky person, right? And she don't like the press, right? She don't like the Associated Press at all. She really don't. She don't like beat reporters. She don't like Associated Press. She do like set up things that she can be set up and interviewed, something that she got kind of control over. She do like that. It's just really hard with this girl because this chick is like, because it throws you off because she's kind of like you be trying to like give her. Me personally, I don't try to judge it. You got what I'm saying? I really don't. So I try to, give her the benefit of the doubt about her, but it just be getting worse, just like the stunt that was pulled. You got what I'm saying? The stunt that was pulled with old boy them, it was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't help it when that type of stuff is going on. I gotta say the truth. Don't nobody me personally, I don't wanna hate Caitlin Clark. No, I like her. Just me and Brooklyn said that when we first started. We definitely like the style of play and everything that she does pretty much in the game when she first came out. But Mario, she requested Mario.
I said that. That's who I said.
You said Mario.
Oh, you did? You said Mario? Okay. Yeah. But I had to get him. You know what I mean? Because he was one of the shorties when I was coming up in the 90s.
That's what I was saying. She she requested Mario for the All-Star game, and then she walked out with Morgan Molly, and then remember for the Super Bowl or whatever it was, she was with Taylor Swift. So I'm saying she's doing that to help boost her social off the court because, as you can see, Angel's already connected with celebrities, right? She's not really connected with nobody. She's famous, and that's why, like, even with the argument of the face of the league, that's why to stop having an argument. If people want to say it's Caitlin, it's cool. It's obviously Angel because the face of the league means that you transcend the league, right? Yes. She's famous. People who know women's basketball love Caitlin. She's famous for people who love, but people outside of basketball don't know who the hell she is. Right. Everybody know who Angel is. Whether you talk about basketball, non-basketball, Angel is everywhere. Yeah. Whether you love her or hate her, you know her. That's the face of the league. But like, listen, people want to keep arguing it's for Caitlin because, look at the numbers of this, and all right, cool. You could call it the face of the league. But at the end of the day, Angel got the most motion, and you can't argue
Angel
that.
Got true motion.
Yeah,
real
she got motion.
She got no machine.
You can't argue that. So I think Caitlin is trying to boost her social standing with the celebrities she around, and I think that's what that was. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that was. Like the boost her social a little bit.
She 3.1 million behind Angel. So she too far. She's so far behind Angel in socialism. It's over with. But y'all listen after these messages real quick. I'm gonna come right back.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
Hey everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. All right, you guys, I appreciate everybody that came up here. Any last thoughts on the Chicago Sky, where you see them going and what's going on, Brother Nate? Go ahead.
I'm actually encouraged, and just proves me right what I said they can do preseason. You know what I'm saying? All season, I'm like, this, as long as the main thing I was worried about was the coach, because the roster looked fine. Roster was definitely balanced. I just wanted to make sure that the X's and O's is good. So seeing that the X's and O's can work and we still not even fully healthy, I'm definitely encouraged by what we can do. Moving forward with, I think Dejanay coming back within the next few weeks. Holy Sky get healthy, Tosh get more, and Grace in. So yeah, definitely Azarae coming back soon as well. She's doing more on court activity. I think she'll probably be back once they get to Chicago. But there's definitely more than just a playoff team, so I see them as top 5 team. Okay. All right, so go ahead, Brooke.
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
Me, man, I don't jump to conclusions. I will say they had a good start. I think this is the best start they could have had. 2-1. But I don't know what kind of Sky team this is until I see them play at least 10 to 15 games, and I have a better assessment. But right now, from what they did to start the season, this is the best case scenario because honestly, they overachieving expectations, because when you start talking about injuries, everybody not being healthy, you didn't really know what kind of Sky team you was going to get, but they're fighting everybody. When you start talking about Rakia and is she going to finally take the step this year? So far, it looked like if she continues to play like she played yesterday, it looked like this may be her first All-Star year. So that's good. The question with Camilla is right now she's still looking inconsistent. Right, so we got to see. We're gonna give her some more games and see what Camilla we really gonna get. But as far as like with all of the question marks and everything that the Sky had over them to start the season so far and get 2 wins under your belt, and so that they not like fighting to get back in the playoff contention. That's pretty good. So as long as they could stay consistent and get wins, they don't have to win every game, right? But as long as they get wins and they stay in contention, this is that's a win-win for the Sky right now, because if we being honest, the Sky wasn't built to win a championship this year, right? No. So for them, they don't really have nothing to prove, right? Right now, to me, the best thing the Sky can do is really find out who's Rakia and who's Camilla, because that's your future. If you could find out who those 2 people are, everybody else don't matter, because you know who Natasha Cloud is already. You know who SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH is. You know who the rest of them players is. You need to find out who those 2 players is, and then like those young players on your bench. The what's her name? Taylor and Sydney Taylor. The Maddie West Bells. You need to figure out who they are. Can they help you in the future or not? So that when you guys do say, okay, this is our championship team, you know what they're going to provide. Because like I said, you already know what Skylar Diggins is going to provide. You know what Erica Williams is. They ain't changing it and nobody new. You get what I'm saying? You already know who they are. So the best thing that Sky could do right now is really establish Rakia going forward in the future on the both sides of the ball, because I do believe she could be a defender. That's why I disagreed yesterday. You got to hold her accountable and hold Camilla accountable for their, offense and their defense. So as long as you could establish Rakia this year as a pro, as an all-star player, and the same thing with Camilla. Is she a top center in this league? Is she a role player? Figure out what she is. This the year to find that out. So that's regardless of the Sky is a top 5 team, regardless if they just make the playoffs, regardless if they miss the playoffs, the most important thing is for them to figure out who those 2 players are. Because if you figure out who those 2 players are, when you finally have the win now team that y'all really want, that could be like, yo, we could compete for a championship. Y'all got some pillars to hang your hat on. Because the worst case scenarios is if both of those players let's just say Rakia ain't who, because I think she's going to be a Hall of Famer, right? So if she's not who we think we are, who we think she is, and Camilla turns out to be inconsistent, then it kind of really hurt what they trying to do. And it kind of, you got to figure out what you're going to do with them. You're going to trade. You got to figure that out. The Gabrielle Hawkins pick, y'all already know. I don't like that they passed up on people in the draft, but I do like her as a player. So I do think she's a good player, and I do think, listen, she's helping the Sky. She's her length and her defensive ability and her tenacity and her energy helps the Sky. So I do like her as a player for the Sky. So that's good. Y'all got good pieces, and like I said, the pieces who we know who they are, you ain't got to worry about them. We know we know what they're gonna provide. So. I think the Sky is getting off to a really good start with the way they're able to win games right now.
Yeah, well, what you said, I think I just go by what you said, just to piggyback out that sound like the military. I'm going to piggyback off Command Sergeant. I agree. We go with the way of Rakia and Camilla, because you saw that Rakia can do it herself, but it definitely goes Rakia, Camilla. If Rakia can keep doing what she did last night with the help of, because Sky went down, but the help of Camilla staying consistent, it definitely raises the floor on whatever they go, go from there in the future. So I never said anything about championship. My thing was saying they definitely making the playoffs. Hopefully, I'm thinking still in second round. I never said nothing about championship. You know what I'm saying? That happened. Whoop these freaking good. Let's go. But my thing was I definitely want to see Rakia grow, Hawkins, and definitely Camilla, since these supposed to be our our cornerstones, is going to go the way of Rakia and Camilla. So I agree.
Overall, I don't expect this team to look like this next year. I know this is a plug and pop squad.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Skylar going to be here 2 years. I know that Azure going to be here 4 years, right? We know that Camilla gonna be here 2 years. We know that Rakia Jackson gonna be here 2 years. Hawkins gonna be here 4, and we still got Maddie. We don't know what's in the air for Maddie. I think that Maddie is a feasible big, and she's a great big. It has an opportunity to be a great big because she got handles, right? I showed this to some other people. If you go and see Maddie dribbling the ball behind the back and all of that stuff and everything what she was doing on the court doing Notre Dame, you will understand her game and what she can bring to the table. She went to Notre Dame. She went to the home of the point guards. She went to the home of the point guard. She got to develop skill that she has to do as a big, though. She has to continue to grow, put a little. I think that she needs to beef up just a little bit more, not just slightly, because she's a big girl already, but just slightly to put muscle on to go ahead and let E-Will fade into the sunset. But for as the youth of this team, I do see a foundational pool with Hawkins. You understand? A foundational pool with JC Sheldon, with Camilla Cardoso and Rakia Jackson. I believe that would be our core. And Maddie, if they could get Maddie Westbell up to par and Aisha Kabali, that is a young core that can possibly get them being around these veterans. I believe that this young core can actually get stronger and better because they just as good as anybody else. Hawkins is not scared of anybody. We see Sydney Taylor. I told everybody that Sydney Taylor was fast. Do you remember that during the preseason, brother Nate? I said that.
Yeah, I remember.
I said she's super fast and she gonna surprise everybody. And I know why she got that spot. I know why she sent people home. You got what I'm saying? I understand.
Yeah, she doesn't send a few people home.
I understand why Haley over there on the Suns. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was a good thing, maybe it not. It was a good thing, but I do see why. I know why Haley lost her job to Sydney Taylor. I do know why. They just gotta let Sydney Taylor have the opportunity to do the things that she can do. You understand? She's faster than Haley. She's a better slasher than Haley, but Haley is a better shooter from what I've seen right now. But Sydney Taylor.
I wouldn't go that far because that's
I wouldn't say that. Yeah,
Sydney Taylor's
I
a
wouldn't say
shooter.
that. Yeah, definitely
I'm
a
talking
shooter.
about I'm talking about from the mid range. I know Sydney could put up the three. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like I said, bro, Clark, get Sydney Taylor until close to the All-Star game. I said the fact that she's already played 7 minutes in Game 3 is really good for her and really bad for Banner because I'm telling she's going to take her minutes. Once she gets a consistent shot, Hockey is going to already taking her minutes. But once Sydney Taylor gets more comfortable and Hawkins gets more comfortable, you're going to see less and less of Hawkins, and you see more of of Banner. You'll see more of Hawkins and Taylor. Because Koulibaly, you really don't want to see her too much because they want to try and spread out her games, but injuries, and they have to put her out there again. So she only has 10 more games that she can play in for the rest of the year, which is crazy. So, and after that, she's locked into a contract and she can't even move nowhere. She can't do nothing.
Tika Miller agree with me because Haley Van Lith is a better shooter. You said y'all not getting.
But Haley Van Lith is 5'6" and can't play make. She's supposed to be a point guard, but she's 5'6" and a shooting guard's body.
Listen,
That's all the difference.
Listen, I'm just being honest with y'all. I know what y'all saying. Sydney Taylor is a breath of fresh air. Maybe that's because I know that she's super quick. Don't get me wrong. She's much faster than Haley. Much faster. By no means I'm saying that Haley can keep up with Sydney Taylor for as quickness is concerned. But I'm talking about like accuracy. Haley Van Lith, she's healthy. You're getting to see right now what Haley can do. And she's starting now on the Connecticut. She went to another team as a wave person. You got to understand, y'all.
They tanking for Juju, though. So they already got the best odds to get Juju, and it's only 33 games in. You think Kathy ain't trying to make sure the Houston Comets at the NBA team that just paid all that money, that they force them to make that sale, they don't get Juju? Man.
They're going to.
They're getting Juju or Hannah.
So what I will say is the future of the Chicago Sky is very, very bright. I do think that this team will bounce back long as we get the sale from Jeff Pete and Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson. I still hope that Steven Rogers wins the court case. I still hope that just like eventually the Connecticut Sun had got sold, I hope by next year that Michael Alter
it'll be a sale. Yeah.
I have, because I told you, Brother Nate, that the sale wasn't gonna go on because he's gonna make sure he's gonna bank in some of this all-star money. He's gonna
absolutely. He's trying to push it out. Yeah, absolutely.
I told you
he's trying to save his job because he knew Michael Alter gonna have to sell. So that's why he wanted to put together a team. And that pick that he gave up for next year and then trade for Haley for the pick swap. No, wait, for Ariel. They got to make sure they have a better record than Washington. So
so
you know what I'm saying?
He might be going over there with Sydney Tate. I don't know.
Yo, let me crack some jokes on Chicago real quick since I'm the only person here not from Chicago. Yo, I was thinking about this earlier. Chicago funny because Chicago just be giving charity to the rest of the league because Paige Beckers is in Dallas because of a trade that what's the guy name that left and went to Toronto?
James Wade.
She's in Dallas because of the trade James Wade did. So y'all gave Dallas Page, and then y'all gave Sonya.
No, we didn't. That wasn't our pick.
Yeah,
that wasn't our pick.
That was.
We would have had the first pick. Yes,
I went back and did the research.
No, that wasn't our pick.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Don't argue with me on this, mate. I did the research.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Brooklyn.
Oh, look that up. Dallas was Page wasn't our pick.
Yes,
it was the pick before that draft.
We was
It was the pick before that draft.
No, it wasn't. It was Page.
No, it was Page.
No, it wasn't.
Listen,
you did the research, mate.
Listen, the 4 years James Wade foreclosed on 4 of our years trying to put that team together for Kalia Copper. Then he left in the middle of the season. This is
I can tell y'all the exact player y'all got. That's the reason why Page is not there.
We got Marina Mabry.
Exactly.
I know who we got.
It was that Marina Mabry trade. That's the reason why that y'all gave Dallas the pick, Nate.
It was Marina Mabry. I know who it was. I'm trying to tell my brother who it was. He let the farm go.
You know why he don't want to believe it? Because he didn't know he had an opportunity to get Page. He said,
yeah, he had an opportunity. It was Marina Mabry, brother Nate.
So let me finish. Hold on. Now that y'all interrupted me, let me finish. Y'all gave Sonya Citron to the Mystics. And then who else? It was somebody else I was thinking. Oh, Olivia Miles. Y'all gave Olivia Miles in Minnesota. So these are 3 top picks that could have been in Chicago. With Angel, mind you, with Angel.
With Angel.
Y'all could have had Angel too. Y'all could have had all of those. But nope, everybody. And you want to know why they lost all of those players? Because of one simple phrase: "Win now." We trying to win now. We trying to win now.
We trying to win now.
Hey, no, what year was Paige drafted?
She was drafted
last
in
year,
2025.
That wasn't our pick.
Yes, it was.
Oh wait, yes, it was. Bryce the swap.
Jay, listen. Come on, bro, Nate. You talking to your boy. You talking to
Oh
me.
my goodness, that was our pick.
You talking to both of your boys. Look, I did the research. I did the sign.
Oh my goodness.
I did the sign. Look, now he gonna have to think about that for a couple of days.
Brooklyn, you ain't nothing. I told you an a-hole. I told you, Brooklyn. Now this boy
my
he
goodness.
gonna be hitting me all day tomorrow, Brooklyn.
Oh my
day,
God.
all day, no.
Oh my Lord.
What you was doing, Brooklyn? No, this boy finna be paying me all day long.
Listen,
Like,
I made a joke. Hold on, I joked on the Chicago Sky. Here's a positive. Hold on, look. Here's a positive. If y'all get rid of Michael Alter and Jeff P, then y'all get rid of all the demons of the past, and y'all be like the New York Knicks. You got to bring in a new regime. Bring in a new regime.
Just like the Bulls.
He gonna sell one. He gonna wind up selling because this case is. He gonna open up his book, so Michael Alter gonna wind up selling with this. Probably wind up in. It's not gonna happen during the season. I don't think it's gonna happen during the season, which would be fine with me. It would be fine with me and all of Chicago. But I think it'll wind up being the off season.
MSL. He could have had Zaza, Pow, Michaela.
Okay, now I don't want to talk about it. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't like the swap. God, that right was that.
Brooklyn.
Oh my.
Brooklyn. You an asshole, Brooklyn. I'm tired of this. You can't do this to me, Brooklyn. When you close
but Page is the big fish. That's not Jeff P. Because that's before Jeff P. was a GM. That's
right. That was James Wade.
That's James Wade. James Wade made that deal, but that could have been Page. I could have been drafting Page in 2025. It wasn't for Marina Mabry. Yes, wanted Marina Mabry.
Oh my goodness.
Phoebus too. That's right. And Phoebus.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he came Phoebus to New York.
Yep. So. Listen, we finna get up off of here.
Could you imagine drafting Angel and Page? But can you imagine drafting Angel and Page back to back?
God damn.
Get off my. You know what? Be gone. Be gone.
We up, man.
I'm gonna get out of here.
He's sick. Brooklyn, I promise you, he gonna be sending me texts all day.
I'm sure open the message like, well, man,
He
I
was
can't
ready.
stand the dude.
Yo, bro, he was ready to fight me. No, it wasn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
was. I
wasn't.
remember. He gave the farm up for Marine to make.
I went back
I was
last year.
pissed off.
I went back last year and
Oh
did the
my
signs.
God.
And when I saw that, I said, wow, that's
I was pissed
crazy.
off that he did that. That was the first time.
Oh, matter of
that I
fact,
really
now I
got
remember
upset.
because Angel was doing the draft and she was like, man, y'all still want to switch? Because, oh, man.
Yeah, you're right, T. Camilla. Feed this too, T. Camilla.
Yeah.
Oh, he got to make this right, man. He got to make this right.
So we gone, chat. We love y'all, man.
Y'all got Rakia
I hate
now.
you.
You know what I mean? Y'all got
stand you,
Rakia.
bro.
Maybe she
I'm
gonna be an
cool with
all-star
Rakia.
this year. Maybe she
I'm
gonna be an
cool.
all-star.
And Camilla. We got Makia and Hockey.
And Rakia Camilla, yeah.
JC
God,
Shannon.
nabbit, man. I can't
I'm gonna
stand
be
you,
honest
Brooklyn.
with you.
Hey, well,
I'm
let me
losing.
tell y'all something.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm losing. Hold on. I'm gonna let you have that last word. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually losing faith in Camilla. Me personally, I'm putting all my eggs in Rakia basket. Rakia got to be the one this year.
Damn.
She got to be because I've seen it before, bro. Claude, the only thing that's gonna make me change my mind. Hold on. I gotta be honest. Hold on. I gotta be honest. The only thing that's gonna make me change my mind is I gotta see it night in and night out from Camilla.
Yeah,
So far, I'm
consistency. Yeah.
already seeing the inconsistencies we've seen already. So with Rakia, that's the one for me. I like listen, she surprised me the other day coming out 29. I like it. I need to see that every night, even if it's not 29, but I need you to come out and be the GOAT. I need you to come out and be that player. Like we gonna win games because of me. I like what I saw from Rakia, and I need her to do that. My critique on her is, and it's only because she said it, right? She was mad because of how they treated her in LA and said she couldn't defend and all this, and she's saying I can defend, so I'm holding it to her. She a two-way player for me this year, and she got to come out and she got to be our best scorer, and she got to take on the defensive challenges. And I'm riding with her. I think she could do it. My eggs is in her basket. That's y'all player. That's right now. If it was all-star today, if you look at the top scorers, Rakia Jackson is an all-star with what she's doing. So she just needs to keep the numbers up. If she keep the numbers up by all-star break, she'll be an all-star this year. I'm riding with Rakia. But I'm already losing faith in Camilla. Camilla got to show me it every night.
And in her defense, bro, Clark. In her defense, I understand what you're saying. I agree. Because you 6'7", you can't just throw shots at her. I was saying that earlier. You gotta develop a post game, a hook shot, something. You can't just go up there because I'm tall, what you was like in college, and throw it up there. You're not overseas where you're going to a bunch of Chinese players, everybody's shorter than you. It's different over here. What I will say, after Portland, she went against two of the top two defenses in the league with Golden State and the Mercury. You know what I'm saying? So these are top defenses. You know, so I think Golden State is top, is number one, and the Mercury is like number 3 behind Chicago. So, because Chicago has second best defense. So, but you go against top veteran teams, you got to do something different than just try to throw the shot up because you're 6'7". They're going to impede you. They're going to get physical with you. So you got to do more. So I agree. You definitely got to be consistent. Like that 22 and 15, that was awesome. But it's definitely got to be night in, night out.
Nate, I'm gonna tell you why. The only reason why. Hold on, let me.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Wait, I let you have that last time. Look,
no, but I wanted you to have the last word though. But yeah, because we about to close the show out. But yeah, do your thing.
I ain't finna do it. Portland. Against Portland, Camila Cardoso was a plus 18. Against the Valkyries, Camila Cardoso was a plus 7, when those two games combined, she was a plus 25. She was the biggest plus and minus of those two games. The only game that she was minus in was this game that she was just in with Skylar Diggins, which I showed you guys that still she's the leading scorer in plus minuses. This leading leader in plus minuses right now on the team. So she's not that bad. It's not a tragedy right now. It's not that bad, guys. Calm down. Y'all calm down, man. Y'all
We just saying it's just more consistent, brother. We just saying he's more consistent, bro.
Listen, he proving that point because he talking about plus minus on the big. Like what's he talking about? He ain't talking about rebounds. He ain't talking about the plus minus. Like whatever, bro. But listen, Let me get the MSL. Let me get the MSL real quick. I did cut off Bro Claw, but the reason why I cut him off is because I understand how shows work, right? I run these shows too. This is his show, it's not my show. I wanted him to end off the show with the last word. So I was saying, let me go first. I wasn't saying let me cut you off. I was saying let me go first so you can end the show with your last word. That's what I was trying to do.
I'm still do it like that. It's fine.
All right, cool. No, but I'm saying that was my attempt to do that because you know it's your show. But damn, I wanted to say something about what Nate said, but I forgot now because you wanted to get off the plus minus. You wanted to get the plus.
I was saying about the best defense that you went against.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Nate, I feel what you're saying. The only reason why I don't care is because it's her third season now, right? If this was season 1 or season 2, even season 2, I would have been like, okay, you're right. She got to adjust. At season 3, you can't be making excuses about who you play. You got to show, especially when you the starting center, you the starting big, you the veteran big at this point, right? You got to show up every night. You can't be sitting there saying like, oh, you know what I mean? This is a tough defense, so I need to adjust. No, you've seen it already. You done seen this for 2 years. How many tough defenses you need to see before you can say, I'm going to defend? Ain't nobody asked you to come out and drop 30. That's different. Just like with Rakia. See what I just said with Rakia? I said, yo, it don't got to be 29. I don't need you to have those big numbers every night, but I do need you to come out and be the go-to person every night. So I'm not saying with Camilla, I need her to come out and be this go-to person. But when you 6'7", you can't be leaving the game with 4 rebounds. Right, or whatever. You can't be when you 6'7", you have to be dominant in the paint. I don't care if you're dominant nowhere else. You have to be able to jump over people and protect the paint. You ain't even got to get a bunch of blocks, but you gotta be able to contest shots. You gotta be able to contest shots at the rim, and you gotta be able to get rebounds. If you don't score that much, okay, cool. Maybe that's not in you to score. Maybe they're not looking for you, because I will say that the Tyler Marsh offense have her at the 3-point line a lot, and she got a lot of veteran guards. Maybe, well, I can't really say that because from what I see, it do look like they make an effort to get her the ball. So
yeah, absolutely.
They do. So I don't really know about the numbers on why she's not scoring like that. But it do look like the vets is trying to get her the ball some type of way. But even without scoring, I need you to be able to rebound. Right? Angel not there no more. You can't use Angel as an excuse that she in your way. You got to be able to get all the rebounds at this point. So that's all I'm saying. Rebounds and even if she don't get a double-double, everybody's saying double-double, whatever. She might not be a scorer like that, but you got to be able to get rebounds. You got to be able to protect the rim. You should be able to get 10 points though, but you know that's another story. That's another story. So that's what I'm saying. And I can't see her. Like Nate said, she getting 20 and 15 one night, and then the next night is 10 and 5 or whatever it is. Like it's just
she scored 8 and then 7. 22, right, 22, 8 and 7.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's too inconsistent for me to really trust her, only because I've seen this story before. With Rakia, I haven't been watching the Sparks like that, so I haven't really seen her. So I'm saying I have faith in what Rakia can do. I think she could keep this pace up. I don't think this is just a 1-game fluke and she's gonna disappear. I think Rakia can keep this up. And I'm also not saying, because you said don't panic, I'm also not saying I'm completely off Camilla. I'm just saying I need Camilla to prove it to me, because right now I'm seeing what I've seen in years past already. And it's only been, you know what I mean? It's only been 3 games. I'm already seeing the inconsistency. She's not coming out and making a statement and saying this is going to be a bar. Like even with Angel, I'm going to give you a perfect example. With Atlanta, Angel hasn't played well yet, at least offensively. She hasn't really had a breakout game yet. But at least with Angel, you can see her worst game is 11 and 15. That's the floor you're going to get from Angel. That's a bad game from her. So imagine a good game. You get what I'm saying? Her floor is like this level. So that's what I need from Camilla. I need her floor to be like, I'm not playing no worse than this. And when Camilla is like up and down, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Our activity level definitely gotta get better. I agree.
Okay,
so that's what I'm saying. I'm not completely off Camilla, but she just got to prove it to me. With Rakia, my eggs in her basket, though. I think she's gonna be an all-star this year.
I mean, that's a good.
I think it's an adjustment for both. My bad, Bro Claude. Yeah, I think it's an adjustment for both. I mean, cut you off.
I think it's an adjustment for both of them. Because like I said, Camilla is you're right, she can't use an excuse not having Angel there. But I think that's technically is because she's so used to Angel grabbing everything. She's like, I'll just get what's left over. Angel not there no more, so you gotta fill that void. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get down there and grab those boards, like you know what I'm saying, because she's not there. That's what it's a 4-out because they want you to be because you wanted the space. So you gotta use that space. You gotta get down there, grab those boards, use your arms, use your body. But it's like she's just standing there like she waiting for it to come to her. Because she's so used to Angel jumping all over the place and grabbing everything, and she just grabbing what's left over. That's it. You can't. So you gotta move those legs, move those 6-7 feet, and you gotta get out there and move your feet because I think DJ Trish, like she out there running like her feet hurt. I see it no more. She be running like her feet hurt. Like your shoes not big enough or something. But I need her to move her feet. You know what I'm saying? And actually get out there, move some people out the way, and jump and grab those rebounds. And Rakia is also just like she said, she wasn't used to being told to shoot because they was giving everything like Cameron or Kelsey. Like right now, Kelsey is a shooting guard trying to be a point guard, and that's not working. They 0-2 or 1-2.
No, Rakia has the ultimate light. So
right, that's what they told her. She's not used to it. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
she's not used to it. Right. Yeah, go ahead, bro. I'm done, but I was just saying it's an adjustment.
This is the player breakdown through the last 3 games. Rakia Jackson, she is the leading scorer of the team in the last 2 games. Like Brooklyn was breaking down that he just want her to have the green light. Me too. I think Brother Nate is with that too, chat. Rakia Jackson, 22 points. She's averaging 6 rebounds, 2 assists. She's shooting at a 38.9 clip right about now. Camila Cardoso is at 12.3 points per game. Her average of 9.7. She's a little bit above her average the last 2 games. The first 3 games that she was last year, she is above her average than what she was last year because she was in 8 for points and a 6 for rebounds in the first 3 games last year. So she is stepping it up. But like me and Brooklyn and Brother Nate said, we got to have more production. We do. 1 assist. She's shooting 41.9%. Skylar Diggins, 12 points. She didn't score the last game, so they only going by the average of putting that all together and what that detrimental differentiation would be. 12 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 5.7 assists. She's shooting at a 39.4% clip. And Gabrielle Hawkes, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1.3 assists a game. She's shooting at 52.6%. And JC Sheldon, 11 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. She's shooting at 52.4%. The last 3 games, Rakia Jackson showed leadership scoring for Chicago so far. It has become primarily the late scoring option for the perimeter shot creator and has been given first option in last moment activity. The biggest performance against the last game that you just saw, and also the Portland performance at 19 points, 7 rebounds, aggressive downhill scoring. Chicago controlled the game early with Rakia Jackson, forceful play. Camila Cardoso, the interior anchor. Chicago defensively, you did not see it in the last game, but in the 2 prior games, she was a dominant force in the middle. She was a good shot blocker and also an interior stopper where Golden State Valkyries saw that it was a non-option thing to drive to the hole, which forced them to have more perimeter shots. Skylar Diggins, veteran leader, controlled the offense. Hurt the last game. She was almost at a triple-double the game before prior with Golden State with 21, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Nearly a record of a triple-double while leading Chicago offense in the very first game. Gabrielle Hawkes shooting over 50%. Very good for the rookie year. We have not had this type of shooting from any rookie in the last 4 years, chat. Gabrielle Hawkins is shooting over 50%, a promising bright future, brings defense and versatility, strong hustle and rebound, goes for any 50-50 balls, efficient off the ball, scoring, filtering, slasher, well besides a veteran's guidance, will be a future force for Chicago and what she's done in the last 3 games in a small microcosm. That's what they said. JC Sheldon, 11 points, 3.7 APG, one of Chicago's best perimeter defenders. Not so good in the last game, forced many fouls that were called, but the active hands and active defensive play, the excellent transitional play, efficient shooting, and smart decisions on the ball and off the ball is made by JC Sheldon. Give Chicago a strong two-way guard that can play next to Skylar Diggins. When Skylar Diggins runs into trouble, she has been there each and every single time. And then when it's time to take a point guard positions, she's able to take that alongside Natasha Cloud and be able to be available for shots to be taken. So that's JC Sheldon, Rickea Jackson, Skylar Diggins, Camila Cardoso, and Gabrielle Hawkins is the leaders of the team and plus minus and everything abroad for the last 3 games. So we are finished, chat. I'm getting out of here. I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you will do. And I thank y'all so much, man. My panel being up here talking about Chicago Sky Brooker didn't leave us, brother Nate. He almost packed his bags. You still got his bags packed. He still got his bags packed. He finna, you know what I mean, meet Woo completely. He playing house right now. He going to Atlanta Dream, then he back in Chicago. You know, he still got his bags packed. But he ain't moved all the way out like Angel. Angel still got a house in Chicago, so he ain't moved completely out. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna come on back to y'all Monday night. We gonna talk about the power rankings, and we gonna have MSL up here with me, brother Nate. And if Brooklyn will come back, you surely invited, brother, to talk about the power rankings. And listen, y'all. I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Hey, y'all, I just wanted to say I thank y'all so much in me being able to make it through. Look, real soldiers. We got a good year. This is for Camila Cardoso. I hope you listening, Camila. This one for you.
Here's something everybody can feel. I work so hard that my legs feel like steel. It's 2 a.m. and I ain't done yet. Still got a 50 pack that I ain't touched yet. That's why they call me the gingerbread man. I don't just get money, I get all I can. Young bros pulling up, getting high as a kite. Ask the bread man why he still out tonight. I'm so addicted, is what I reply. I'm so used to making money, I don't look in the sky. I get that cash when I'm out on the corner. I keep the block hot like fat men in the sauna. You send that broad at me, no nigga, I don't wanna. You can keep that trick out on a Cicero corner. I'm about my paper, man, at the end of the day. And if you ain't about that, stay the F out my way. Yeah, real soldiers don't sit and complain. They adapt to what it is and still get money, man. Everybody talk about that they hustle, but if you ain't hit them blocks, soldier, you ain't hustle. Real soldiers don't sit and complain. They adapt to what it is and still get money, man. Everybody talk about that they hustle, but if you ain't hit them blocks, soldier, you ain't hustle. I'm on some rap shit, so you better be glad I ain't black suited up with a black ski mask. I ain't none of these chumps, I ain't no studio gangster. I'm hard to go down like liquor without a chaser. These fools crying about that they ain't made money. Just a man hit the block and that shit sound funny. I keep my eyes eyes on police, the other on haters. They say I've been acting funny since I came from Decatur. Oh, I've been annoyed before I made money. I ain't for no wheelchair like my cousin Sonny. So my trigger stay happy and my fingers stay jumping. I surround myself with goons like my main man bumping. I'm a field soldier boy, yeah, I work for mine. These corny niggas mad cause I left them behind. That's some real shit, faggot, you just intimidated. Got millions in my pocket and I know that you hate it. Real soldiers don't sit and complain. They adapt to what it is and still get money, man.